Yina ya define be ni so ntia me damase party bia no model learning materials ni bi me voices videos text ne sare me nyina no ye da mu nyina ase me da se da kese be ma former president John Ejekum Kufuor 87 years former president John Ejekum Kufuor ye man no ache ene ano pe bia papa bu bia no ye da na se certain bia no timi guide the New Patriotic Party na ensema so waka na de ya ne se na football wo de ba enipa bebre enta amfa so mpanifo no so na emfa wo ntene ma ne ha adwen pa ye da se na kese ebe ma former president na adudankwa Akufo-Addo adudi papa nda so fans papa no oda so fans enu nti mesre se campaign ya ya be ne manster be koto abai ya na binum epeso mo din fore bu mesre se wo de fore mu a emwa wo bia obi ni ho me beboa no nyame ncha de MPP e wo two former presidents President Kufuor and then President Nana Akufo-Addo omo da so tiase na omo betena so no in terms of deliverables there omo ani yabro mesre mo me kan yi in terms of deliverables no omo ani yabro enti MPP ni bia opese otu franka ma MPP sa mpanifo mienu de esa wo de omo hoahoa wo ho esa do mienu hoahoa wo ho because on the board brapa emma o man Ghana edmunyamba o man Ghana emma edmunyamba the New Patriotic Party tradition no what you see enuti no ya na yakakra so because say na we been campaigning on the legacies of President Akufo-Addo and then Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia just because say we are campaigning on the legacies of President Akufo-Addo dia and Dr. Bawumia so di bebata ho di ne huye de hi intene ne de sadia mekosolu. Meanwhile, you're not going independent. Enti no, ya da se da kese ni nchia ni afisha pass ebema wo mo. Former vice president, former flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, the digital man, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nyagopo ento nkwanim. Na ebena na se wa ubu ye se aboa woni dua. Nyame ene plan ho no. Nyagopon enkoso saa no won pra wo ho ye fa de se wuni dua politically de wuni dua e wo party no ba Nyankopon nyame de sihini wonne wo ho kafo Hajia Samira Bawumia incoming papa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia incoming Nyagopon isamu bedam wo bia Nyagopon ka mo ho ommo mo ho ban bosron kon ban bo mu odin omam ho ban na atamfo nyame na yemi de se Dr. Bawumia na ankasa sese watimi ate akankasa ya otimbube ya sa ne ba wobu ye de Christmas yi o se the end of the year e bia sa de aboa woni dua no na me ne pra no ho no minim mo amohwe ya mo na muti ye no se obetima design bibia mamia na ka me fan to plaque m kakra na fa koma Dr. Bawumia na fa nkoche no na wo fa mmoho aboa oni dua nya me ne pra no mesre mo we de mesre mo I think say my first at the said that to money ni aboa oni dua nya me ne pra no mo nya plaque bi kakra obi design bibi sa mame se eye animation no say obe use words no na what ya you bibi sa na to depict that say aboa odidua nyame ne pra no na make say e do betima draw bibi ana betima throw bibi am na fefefe na me dia to ahwehwem aboa onidua nyame ene pra no Dr. Bawumia say aboa onidua nyame ene pra no se mo amahu ni asen na otwi sema akokoso various media stations enkomo akoso to the sense say Miami Senior, former CEO of Maslock, former Deputy Minister of Trade, former Deputy Minister of Finance, Dr. Stephen Amwa. Me did this 4 days ago. Muti an interview no ye and say, Obi bia obeka che say, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no ye vice president. Ninti na economy no ekose kakra na ekwe de ekwe na wo se ne ba kwolo e trofo. Because Dr. Stephen Amwa no was economist. wɔsɛ wɔyɛ global economy to nim global trends sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so wiase to wɔsɛ obi a ɔbɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enti ɛna economy no ɛkɔyɛ deɛ ɛkɔyɛ no a wɔsɛ wɔka saa asɛ ne bia na wɔyɛ trofo no bia wɔn nso nyame aboa wɔ ne dua aboa wɔ ne dua nyame ne pra no ho ɛdi nkɔmɔ no kwa saa video no mɛbɔ ama obi atie ewura Steve Namuwa Dr. Steve Namuwa asɛm a wɔkaayɛ aboa wɔ ne dua nyame ɛna ɛpra no ho na yɛfa nkyia kɛseɛ ɛma MPP leadership dia nkyia kɛseɛ bɛma MPP leadership emegyina chema wuntumi anamu adamu nyinaa ase MPP ni Ghana fo nyinaa ase sɛ ne ho kwa ahohihia wɔmfiri mu koraa nanso so no baabi mu ne mu ɔden sɛ ɔmode ne kɔ share cells bɛma tenten gramo ne da kɔ hyɛ danki tuwa bi mu yɛsɛ de enya charges papa bi a ɛmmɔ no na MPP for mpanifo mame na leadership of parliament ase led by Honorable Afenyo Markin mame nanase ɛda wo bɛka no ha ɔse da no wɔte saa asɛm no ɔkakyɛ ɔkɔ parliament sɛ mo mesemi enko wɔso ɔkɔ ne ohyia MPs miensa ɔmo kɔ so mu kɔfie alos anamonte sɛ yachi MPP Asante Regional Chairman Bernard Kwame Chubu Asiako AK Chairman wuntumi yachi natum ɔmo so ne yachi na nti de yɛ kɔfie akɔdodua ya hono sɛ da bi nya ne saa ɛhɔ ano frɛ minority chief whip Honorable Frank Anodompre MP for Nsamwam ɛno se bacho whip everybody fɛfɛ wɔn na yɛn mmɔden yɛn kɔ parliament yɛn kɔ yoko na yɛn kɔ kyɛ yadwen kakra na mencha deɛ ɛkɔ le kɔ so da wɔn to mobilize before na ma say that was the day abubehu say MPs no ɛkɔ yoko ɛkɔ tena fam a wɔn kɔ yɛ kyerɛ wɔn say ade a ɛkɔ so no wɔn ni nye ho enti me die asida kɛse yakopɔ nhyira mo MPP members of parliament yakopɔ nhyira mo nyinaa na Justice Bɛkyerɛ say be within that period say ebrachema muntumi hu kwa huhiam na ye pe bill conditions na satisfy na wonam o tepenten kwa na MPP for mpanifo bitimi ka che Justice Bɛkyerɛ say na so ade na wo ha wo ho saa ade na wo ha wo ho saa na wura fi say wo contest as general secretary no chema wuntumi an support ring ani nyina akoso eti within the MPP no die I think say a nipa be selfishness, pettiness, any greediness and na amaye do where we are today. NDC for a committee so many blunders. Yes, and MPP united that. Enka me jidi say enka NDC for now because the almost be very very unpopular. Now so enam say internal elections eba yeah in any democratic institution bia internal politics ewum contest the beba asofo mu nyina amoko contest but acrimony no a hard drink to the extent say MPP ya tesa body say kwa demonstration tell Dramani Mahama president say o tete ankofo fa hodie so camp bi o mo party say o mo ntia say MPP for tesa body a demonstration and ye din komo e be din ko le bebre e penifo beba e be studio e bi so be kasa wo phone so ono be ko jo pon kroma e be kasa on the economy member of parliament for of Asare-Bediako MP for Asin South also ebeba Reverend Team for Joe also bekasa afa security ho so mbeka ya security issues be brewa how some kai cocaine say cocaine no say ene fake currency bi ni ade ade say kwache no amasa side ho na wai sa aeroplane bi na ebesi Ghana suspiciously no ya nekosi sen na nyina na eni bedi eho enkomo na asafoje aye wono so ebeba member of parliament for Bosome Freho in the Ashanti region also baba bedi nkomo kakra amiafa foreign policy ye Ghana say yetimi fedi pe free abrochire African nationals ya omunye Ghanaians ebi free Benin ebi free friend say the Gambia Nigeria na America force o mumpe wo mu na ye ne ye gi wo mu te say the Ghana ba dumping site ye gi ye no kwa so sika be ne different mu buy so a yanka nkyere ye until Nansia one of these African countries na baby akwa wawar bibreben zan na enye Zanzibar na obeka say o mu nye sika Swaziland medasi say sabu mu fe Swaziland bi fe say Swati anasa hihi Eswatini ana obeka say o mu nye sika bi bu etie sika na eyesei yenkan menu ka say yesi Ghana sojafo ya te omagu abonte say omunkọ akon yense dan kana bonte mu bia ante enti senana ayi trasia ibidi sa enkomo no na ya hwese de ye foreign policy no so esitie honorable Michael Kwekumanti, former deputy minister of culture and creative arts so tourism and creative arts so also better say na ye din komo ene wono no obe focus so largely on tourism city say ohwa afia ye tourism na teseng of course kuka so e wa ha wono so e also be focus on the creative arts say teseng and seven and this for kind some bomb you creative arts there on beye no buy there no maye na wo hwe ye nimu a efa de ye ko e creative arts no ibedi enkomo Ellen Amadeku ono so nyame ado obetena ase na ono se di enkomo kakra afa internal party primary ya babeko iso Ellen Amadeku eye boafo mapa ema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and of course we focus on Dr. Bawumia's campaign na walk around no message in it say and then the reception and that to so I will say the you go for fear delegates no in the camp of Dr. Bawumia no how na is it fear delegates or respect delegates na it saying and na Awud Mahama also a managing media penny Awud Mahama also a managing editor and the custodian newspaper also be din komo obetenase Peter Nkoma deputy editor Emma dispatch newspaper also betenase na yemi no ye no be total he say 2025 in retrospect issues be na be mu a was say any see refi asamba ko be mu ene the dismissal of the chief justice metima ka say the planned dismissal of the chief justice now o ma plan that ewu position ena NDC ba mu no omo e de call action ena omo yeye enti na judicial coup ena omo ekoye e ma sa de ni esie e ade e call so central force so afi yaboye papa according to GGA report no yaboye ya chibisu agumu a te se emfamra kwan so na so bi ka kire me say Owura John Dramani Mahama ebetena aban mu biem as president a enipa no was learning lessons no say one learning he has come back even worse ama and central for especially on social media wo ka asembia nke civil matter na no ma criminalize no asembia nke civil matter say ebi wa ka asembi afa obi ho ebi on panye disinformation no. There's a difference between disinformation and then misinformation. Etebi akade ke misinformation no. Ya misinformation no obetima aka se bia eye defamation there bi. Obaka se waka ase afa we hu no de e dey sad dia wa create fear and panic. Na just no ba be criminal matter. Na police for ba becho. Sabo kai fanti comedy. If a fanti comedy put the ye no. Na say me say the social media handles kwa bono obo sa different. Yes, tum onye bone fanti comedy anya bone as President Mahama Emma IGP echenutum AY wono so yayra wanya bone enso President Mahama ema ye chi ne tum wo yare oba wo yare ne fa de say ebi wo pa mistaken identity any person kwa ya mote ne voice for mu say enye wonu a enso still mo man dem bear for this se Obama pokrasi eden wo yeye enkofo enam northern part of the country ekuta akode enwo yeah wo social media so dada enwo de buy also de to be to the social media platforms enkofo ya mu yeye nhwe ne ye na efuole chieftaincy dispute odane dem ahomache na President Mahama ama IGP orders say omunkoche no adekrota make say President Mahama na ama IGP orders no don't come and ask me say where did I see say President Mahama na ma me we read the President Mahama letter or no as opposition leader or troye e come na Akufo-Addo say minua ebobia samone nkofo echemu nyina no was President Mahama Akufo-Addo ene ma ye chi wo mo na say President Akufo-Addo betama orders am ya chi sense of for dia aden no so President Mahama do no so wonti ma orders me enchi nkofo echemu nyina eti ye wono a wono na ma ya chi obia so Obama pokwa se dane dem ahomache na so police fo akọ te se akronfo akobu dan na chi awuram so Obama emma ne ma ne nkwa nketekete mobile phone na ne tablet a mo didi agron kakra ABC ni ye no omo jini nyina e di kogu police station more than 3 months na nsia ne de ma no emma ba wa bi ye so mu nhyaye so Kumase ebeti na kwa yansi de hu do mo kaaye na ya chi wo mo fi Kumase do ma bankran bedem be 3-4 days ansa ne yete so mu dem se de mu si gye mo ho mena pa ansa na o mu time nyo mo fa hu de Kumase mi na kwabra Asare kwachi atimkwa nana Kumase ebra helicopter crash ba yin yeso akwa asem bi President Mahama said that kwa pai na wa me yakọchi chimkwana na from adwoso wakodi dwakra de command ne ma nukuta ne bayre ne makoni ade ya che no Rambo styling ya che no every free Kumase abankan abra yan kan kire na djuma mpanifo se wonturi multimedia ma brand we waka asem we eno nti ya che no ana mo fa ne mbra da bi omot ko fadi for Kumase adwoso ene de ne bankran edane chema wontumi ana na ade chinye ehwehwa brand ehwe na ye hu no tranopa be 9:30-10 enna odunfu bi dum ye ka che se munipa no amachiru bi ka che se wo NIB eni se de se ne ko Shy Hills ba no pa no ene ye ti se yeso musu unipa no wo police headquarters na ya cho yamana cho the statement without the presence of his legal team. Yes, I had in a democracy. President Mahama. And then my kokoso under this administration, no airtime. Okay, bia. Na wa send ya mami. Behind patrol. So okay, bia. Na wa send ya mami. Ne na ye di ho enkomo. Eti na enkomo ne die ye bedi bebre. Na on se dollar ba fom. Dollar ba fom no initially ebusa almost say I RP before ebusa say e dey ba dey pass something special ben na NDC ba ye omodi aba ama dollar na aba fom obusa almost a prudent management. What do you mean by prudent management? E ye dey nya prudent management no enya ade bi esi ho na wakofa surface se meju ha be diase e dey no maye. And yes, no, you suspect say economy no omu se no kubu doping omu one lagatin kwaka mu si debi edu baby na President Mahama no wa be kana bonten say so mo pese seed ni value na ka say ye be 11 cedis a ombetimi aye na since when and the president any governor of the Bank of Ghana ebeti maka sa asem say on beta ma value no at 11 on be de ba de no moye say no mu wiem and na beta bonten say NDC ba ye o ma pump $10 billion not into the economy o ma pump $10 billion say for stability purposes keke say be just to control the foreign exchange and one no at a cost not sustainable. Mo must we here 24-hour economy, that phantom 24-hour economy. Must say we have $4 billion at the year 24-hour economy. How are they going to do it? Mentiasi. Meanwhile, you not 10 billion at the same just for stability, forex stability. Other than 4 billion, no, I'm 24-hour economy. I'm in the penny 133 na away. Koka match et saying
ye nua boko
ohoye
nyame adom bibia roko
afin shapa
afin komoto
okay entino bra eyini kwaso nyina na ekra message that champion fu bibre ya omo aboaye omo aguide ye tuefo ama yetimi aye ye program ba bedru city city na na wo sit odi e be fa henfa kwaku
yeah senior position the dirty December, Ghana is December, Ghana in December. It's, I mean, a lot of names, wrong branding and wrong positioning. Because for 8 years, here to me, I established return, the year of return.
Yes.
So there are two phases to it. Obi a wo madano, oba. The year of return for you. Obi a wabada a oba abeye business at na kono beyond the return. And these two products ewo are no run it throughout the year. Ena ye wo Dirty December, and that name was couched by Mr. Easy, former manager. That say that the farm fair in December.
But spelling ye DETCY.
Yes. Yes. Now, Oshia, it was more of how naturally in free baby we are seeing na bagana beji omani. Adie bi a Nigeria bon modern so mo be ya o ntumi because one omuni in terms of electricity omuni stability. In terms of security omuni bi ena senior obi betumi afa every ni kroma to tikita bagana ape Airbnb and ape hotel bi akotena mu agineni no Nigeria untumi enye saa se uni connector odo beko evening programs no betumi akọ a whole show at tables wo ho ba uni contacts uni connector untumi ntoto bo ni bupo untumi nko night club ni po na ya ye we nyina government for fraba ye per sustainability ye per progress, and you see there is a new word or a new name it take you over beyond the return, the year of return. A friend of Black Star Experience.
Black Star Experience.
And Black Star Experience, what kind of document in normal Black Star Experience, or much say recognizing our culture, our heritage, and then the creatives, but started from the district level. Eba national. President John Dramani Mahama wenya 1 year. Event back open a Black Star Experience. In fact, you do baby cry no many artists. Eku date. Or many artists. Stoneboy no many predate. KSF Black Star Experience no support artists any creatives omunye hwe obusa Rex Omana na dani say and say yɛbɛte museum bɛyɛ taste of culture ɛna yɛka culture is a way a group of people live and what kind of taste of culture are we doing and yɛyɛ taste of culture to promote Ghana and Africa because wohwɛ artists na ɛbɛ perform a Nigeria for those who change Ghana for bonus and they are paid better than our people again 30 December you will be a your friend KOD
before we call KOD that so-called blaster experience
yes
what were marketing money creatives in match
yes
in terms of naming the twad yes and busawo say wonso so what to kwan akwama no ni na what is say the white experience
yes
now we tuntum a wo say obe pese oba kwhwe de mo ya na say no target na e hwan mo a o ka say the black star experience na essay ye say ye before
exactly
because this is the black star it ye before any before a omo wo de bia the Caribbeans mo kakra no wo mo ne target mo and now say as compared to the year of the return any beyond the return you know the generalize you will be able to baby no I mean what we appreciate
yes and I think so mo ye adwuma bebre e wo the black star experience what exactly black experience are you selling
yes
ye colonialism ye slavery DM pa na woton ena why no target no beyond the Caribbeans the Asia markets in the Wisconsin see pa it is all your black star experience how relevant and I say a better attract our green market now open so do mobile what you are saying is true because beyond the return of black star my friend saying year of return former president Nanado echo UN or launching or can once no I think now celebrating the 400 years of slavery and or kai exchange the there was an open door and then in Crawford na a pese a befie a buy Emma Ghana as a country 16 regions 275 constituencies obiye nyane chefa because Crawford bar obia penenchi ako obia ba okan ehwe baby a ofo say nenchi wo no ako Emma renaming by in Crawford call castles na war Cape Coast Castle efa tandle no more slave trade ni bibia call so no ebi mo call yesu ye ka say if say mu ne de omo nananom mo fa mu dia no feel say right nti o kasa na I think one of the things that creates yen share that empire in ko dia na black star experience airton and a whining in the target market because a Caribbean for now then the Asian market and what are you doing the American the European market what are you selling to them and various activities ben yeah me say diaspora conference in this
diaspora summit
aye
me who say business as say we
me busa me who say yes our diaspora summit no my creative minister corporate Ghana Club 100 Ghana real estate I mean industries any share trade any creatives I say ebe ye presentation to omo extra omo ema ye even your trade market and you say financial minister etumi mo mu how stable our economy is. Because at the end of the year, what is the end game? Real estate now person, petroleum investment now person, your creative now person investment. Diana otoma omono. Summit now yeah, and what was the end game? What was your target? And were you able to build a bond between Ghanaians and the diaspora? Were you able to assure them of the security lapses, the challenges in terms of hospitality? Yet to meet ye omu di omu pe. You be making sure say next year a lot quarterly a lot of things will happen. I could see end of 2026. No manner. Yeah, was submitting us in a very respect. I think say yen share that empire yen call who Musaya who say Black Star experience. What experience are we selling? Or a year the year of return, any beyond the return, any year repackaging, and a year repackaging. Who is the target audience? The spending power to say how safe is the environment and how are we marketing it? Which mediums are you? Because by now, me feel say you need social media across board, international, Facebook, new BR. There should be a certain target marketing. Algorithms, ebe specific people who are it will bring them to love Ghana.
You see, and I'm say KOD. I can't make it that the personal comment.
Yes.
And personal opinion on the dirty December no. Ama enema slow down.
Yes.
Now who say what thing? And this week was started propaganda be but ya cheno. Now the Ghana is commission for the report but want to say Ghana nipa do enya HIV no koso. Afeke odi abeka I about be through say Ghana HIV rate near say air costro be through Ubia Momodi Emra Ghana Emidi Brunya Emidi December New Year. Chese or person chese say any pa market ya
ne HIV
report.
But
oh Janya Koseko.
I always say sometimes he expose your ignorance about corporate governance. Any international affairs. Statistics in the case of World Health reports on HIV/AIDS. National countries I will be. Others say who can say mandate say who buy a test and san waba.
Na you.
Then be what you say. Enti obi o bi obanzo. Because yen case will be a member krumu. There be enti what should say a happen enti normally be and they thought on dirty December no a year flood and I think say 1 minute the account who event there's all nipa koi so your event the other one year no November your friends saying January aden and or rhythms on the runway no or this time the enti no I didn't know diaspora for now.
Na HIV in my.
Sometimes yen penny for ne yen crow for a dear you know. A settings ne wrong. Obekaya Tamanona Muhammad appointment you know. The youth and the creatives in Ghana XTC hey Nana do and treat Ghanaian youth in his uncle when you went to creatives ni is 1 year. Ghana Film Authority, DNA Kosovo.
Meaning
Ghana Tourism Authority. What is happening? Creative Arts Agency. What is going on there? Your creatives now are more position. What improvement now? John Dramani Mahama can say the National Theatre. Wow, you creative or you creatives are obey we or no. Ubenya incentives. Any your friend is saying your tax exemptions be a amount a also wɔsɛ ɔbɛma creatives no film sinitwafoɔ no ɔbɛma ɔmo equipment ne saa no wɔsɛ na ɛbɛyɛ the cost of production bɛkɔ fam akosi sɛn ɔsɛ ɔbɛkɔ akɔsi your friend is saying the film village ɔmfa nkɔ eastern region bi no ɔkɔyɛ Kumasi akosi sɛn
na nyɛ ɔno ane taa no mo ka so mo yɛ film village bi wɔ adan kwan no so no refi
yes
on your right hand side wɔ kwa Gallywood no.
Yes again ɔhyɛ boka say obesi new theater wɔ Kumasi but the question is ubusa John Dramani Mahama aden na ompe nkoso ompe say adwuma ekoso obeto aso Nana do free abem na the auditorium na yesi o trade fair no na yaye ho adwuma and it's steadily going it's almost almost about 45% na omawi I think say infrastructure na omawi aka finishing a hona adwuma no sa no ma we nyina what is happening to them because say we na creatives use so a kebeka akosi say so say instead of growing the creative economy now obeto ye no you are rather deterring and pushing people out of the space then what you're doing in terms of tourism what has been the growth because tourism just a product but so de no ma bi ka ho na e betumi aye den e be ye kese ama nkrofo ba omo benya benefits and I think all those things we've lost out on it we've totally lost out young artists event ni sa no ma mo abe na ye de ma omo e mo abe mpa na ye de ma omo and gradually the cost of December in Ghana is not affordable. The cost of December in Ghana in terms of entertainment, it is not affordable.
Okay.
The ordinary Ghanaian, only baby okojinani. Who say runabout in this anoma, a lot of the banks and corporates for a year lighting in this anoma. And most of the families almost no more videos. Because on to me afford a concert. There is no show. The ordinary Ghanaian able to me because the cheapest of shows 300 cedis. Enti on any man any would you first a family of 5 1,500. The only 5 how would they be able to afford it? Food, ice cream, all those things. What send on afford it? And these are things they see actually because you see dollar no coffee. You say ya titi no maso. Government say or the cash a back room there is no transportation issues. You see ya titi petrol sunti there is no traffic in town. Wow, these settings and lies. The ordinary Ghanaian odi brunya akuko betumi atobi. Akuko is almost about 350. Akuko, yes. And then aponchi beze. Aponchi nam opa aponchi pay about 1,000, 5,000, 6. And this can be aponchi. Yes. So this is how the Christmas festivities is going. The ordinary Ghanaian, Debia, and this has been from Kwame Nkrumah. Yen bibia the foreigner coming, but internally, the internal consumers, the Ghanaian or Wahano, the Christmas is not for him.
I see.
Yes.
I was for a year movement television, so and Kahaso a year won't be radio then 5.9. Now so to me for Etimu Rowa Kawa for Betty Intino. Your frequency in your bonnet. As a President Mahama, Ama Sam Nete George at the frequency in the Asare-Bediako. You didn't do a day, but then Apostle Ubijim. Etikoka and a Martinica, Wakubacho fa a yibame. Na if you bit me be telephone lines in the kakra be 5 minutes bi na men tie mo so no men test pulse no hwa de say isi afi mo no enema te say ema enema be na President Kufuado sorry President John Dramani Mahama ka say obeye na so no why disappointed wanyeye enema be na what just say campaign time no what it ye na so still na ema so nti no yibidi enkomo kakra akra empedfo betas exactly 9:15 yene orabo kojo ponkroma ebekasa ni on the economy semuni museka say ne kojo ponkroma ekasa on the economy a ene je say ni weekend babia ewu because what ase what ekusi ase enti no mehwe na mabie telephone lines no numbers no ye 0201 455 555 0201 455 555 you know any telephone number the be the adwuma international no an yesan de adwuma the amama mehwe will be abba but I don't know say if it's connected now there hello good morning. Hello good morning. Okay, but so just a minute na men connect at the any in said be ya ebetimi afa amay nyina ye ho atoye na baby ade na nam ne de me pap so ekoka wo de koso na menye connection ni
and yeah state of criticism no and sheda enye attractive president Eshebo Bibri echere ma creating mebunu eto abama ene boys are on SCSA only evidence ba omo ye money laundry and ye teach omo because a graduation was starting from social media for no so and wako mrantie no so and mrantie we boa party no
man ba so me hwa this video ne befa. Hello good morning. Hello good morning. Hello na aden na adiwi. Hello good morning. Hello good morning.
Good morning.
But so within the baby akasa free.
Oh, then the coffee Asare kasa free from Africa.
Kowai.
Hello.
Me tell nka mo anon ko kasa.
Okay then. The day the coffee Asare kasa free from Africa. It's me chamu na me chamu bia na my family the call Ghana budget so. The Ghana budget no and say Ghana for no na ntiase budget no yi. It makes them say a brano no. The budget really bien men conform tiasi because the conform tiasi a on be we say abumu na eye ewura John Mama obu no e sakadam because we 290 million Ghana cedis e ko sopada na omara yebu say it make sense say me dey massimo an say anytime piano the budget na Ghana for ewa I say you said the money si kono atia for ni wudi e pia madaroma won set the budget ni pa mo fabric na mo set the budget ni na di pantia tie
Paji me dase pass or do the abba hello good morning. Hello good morning. Opening to me. Hello good morning. Hello good morning. Hello good morning. Me ba se ma pick your call no meet you. Hello. Right, it's what the me be telephone lines no wa wo de betum no na etum a na say obi kan o lack ba na aba ama so dia na say ne ujugu bye bye na je say hello good morning. ebi mu de ba na akate ebi mu de ba na akate ba men piki bi se hwade. Wow. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, Pacho Beton Kasa. Because so ashes bia lines no because I don't know why me pikia na enkofui asum. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Hello, good morning. Wow. Hello, good morning. Hello. Ana sana mudebe media ebia medebeto for the meantime no and me say for the meantime ne dey ma putu we no on hold kakra because tete me se ba konfo ebia say the room ban some behwe na omotimi ayehu bibidia. I don't really get it. Eti enko no ekoso ya kakra pedifo ebetena se na yatoa enko na mene kuka astatin na me pese ka me hwe me nyamo so mo views kakra but dia ye die ye me se eya koye die in die aye noa na aye na kakra me kan President Mahama ne letter na me ka che so what tro ekoma na ekufuado abra na President Mahama ewo opposition no making kan sa letter no edi amount ko kasum ma me a minute na me improve sa letter na yeni enkomo no why okay obi di message aba o say was it indeed there was a coup against the judiciary. They planned to uproot the Chief Justice like cassava, and indeed that was what they did. Okay, that was what they did. Ubi no. Or say President Muhammad thinks that he is the supreme leader of this country, and so he can do whatever he wants to do. Okay. Was it the only thing that can save us is for MPP to be united? It's a pity we have to wait for 31st to come before we can decide to unite. Was it also the Hanopano? No. Okay, President Mahama then opposition leader ne krata wo troye no mesaka kwaku so na meba. Okay, my main kind advc okay me hu was saying we what no 11 February 2022 and what the command but of course no munya for the meantime etumo mesaka achem why etumunya course no for the meantime and 11 February 2022 and President Mahama eto krata ikoma na Nekufuado sitting president na munte do kan was say I am appalled at the growing criminalization of speech. I am appalled at the growing criminalization of speech and journalism in Ghana under your watch in this 21st century. An investigative journalist was murdered under very troubling circumstances. Yet, while the Ghanaian people and the international community have demanded justice, government's inability or unwillingness to act is obvious to all. The police have virtually shelved the investigations into this brutal murder. But so now, what is the status of Ahmed Swale Asemono? Ahmed Swale Asemono, Emeno Kasese is saying, President Mahama, I'm actually I can't the whole Ghana say, Asemono, or Moon Fahum Beam, into the Asemono, ye dear we, and no, ye Asemono, ya chef record, ye dear Asemono, according to Attorney General, was say, aban any interested in him. Meanwhile, 2022 letter opposition leader John Dramani Mahama Echono, he was accusing the sitting president to say Ahmed Swale Asemno yenka ho hwe ba wo de oba ye die obeye fi court Ahmed Swale yakunu kwa obi anim DC ye was saying there have also been several disturbing incidents of harassment of journalists in the line of duty. We have witnessed media establishments close down on your instructions. This is John Mahama writing in the comfort of his home. Was saying, we have witnessed media establishments close down on your instructions despite many appeals to you. Etebekacha will say, Untu Radio Accra, Untu Radio Kumasi, Untu Radio Takrad. President Mahama and Masam George Abedi frequency and I got told the whole Jubilee House or that said the draw mark meboa. President Mahama and I'm say you're very critical of him. Now and I'm say MPP internal elections are air course or sour interest in tea and I decided young two want to be radio stations in Muntia. So under his instructions, won't you radio then 5.9 young bonnie. What two? Now, in a space of less than 2 weeks, 4 people have suffered police action criminalizing their right to free speech. Criminalizing their right to free speech. Memetia mekasai ye bechemi. Fati comedy ekasai ya cheno. AY ya yira wakasa ya cheno. Achim kwa akasa ya kwachiri from Kumasi de naba. E mabi wo Kumasi mami and sebi so I say ya kwachibu from Kumasi de mobile. You have criminalized speech, President Mahama. At the end message and we have to make use of this particular letter. I said me hear the Christmas package and the President Mahama say what me change date, 11th February me change date can make the date as I say the Christmas package in the one kind now so what kind we are. I know say he has conscience. What his conscience will tell him is up to him. Rabo Mark Okrekumanti, minu ya mache, akwa baneti saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Uhuye.
Yankopadu.
Ada wadu.
When see, I say, money opposition gra.
Dabi. Ada binje the same man. Oh, ukusi anaka Peter Baha. Use wini Baha.
Akwa Peter Transfer.
Okay, but so we know how to deal with it.
Actually, cook our net is over.
Now, I don't know. Wait.
Why do we so? What be a doctor?
Now, they were dear. Some marriage certificate to say, fetch me, some silent. Hey! Must be pem wasem. Okay, as for my personal consumption.
Debbie,
sir.
Debbie, not for personal read.
Making candy.
Yes. This is the last time I'll speak on the Lumba topic.
And come on it.
And this is the first time I'll talk about my personal view on the matter.
And today you want to speak your view.
End the year, no. Next year I won't talk about Lumba marriage.
Let's say Lumba would you see? It can fit in Yabofono.
Okay. One said
the main kind being
yes, kind. Not then I'll give you.
Okay, so Mesha Devia dated 24th October 1992. Certificate of marriage form C, marriage of ordinance 127. Marriage celebrated in the Presbyterian Christ Church at Ekropon Ekrapem in Ghana. I read about mommy. Hey! Eti Samuel Okreku Mantiao na Beatrice Ocherewa na age wo businessman trader and so far we see disease and yasin sign married at Ekropon Krapem and so for also Reverend Major retired SS Adi ne de ehye honom eti
bacho we fa no bra
me fa wi ma.
This is my mother's marriage certificate.
Yes.
Ordinance.
Aye.
Okay. can see any baby at circle.
I son-in-law Nana Mantiao was say I can still remember vividly years back in 1978 when life was so difficult that I had nowhere to turn to. I sent my wife to her for assistance, which she readily gave. She gave me 1,000 cedis to start life with. It was through this 1,000 cedis that I have become what I am today. Was a son-in-law Nana Mantia. I'm sure it's burial, memorial, and Thanksgiving service for the late Lydia Efria Ayebia. Patrono Yahaya.
Mama Ayebia, my grandmother.
Okay.
She is my favorite person in my family.
Okay. Okay.
Now I'm the way by to tell a story.
Okay.
So that people will not think that me can get.
Okay.
Okay. So then it goes through.
Total debt. A cabibri, about 15,000 and one.
Okay.
Date near 2013.
Okay. Signature never said. I am Papa signature.
We know.
I called them a mammy. No, the mammy, a fontana. You know, I sign was it. Come on. So the cat. Good.
Me feel mammy pa. Can't do it. I what did the cat?
No, not your drug.
I'm a hooding.
Total debt.
Yes.
Good. The can't be she say. Mamma, be mammy.
Okay.
Of Crabocastle.
Okay.
You are in Swan, your Crabocastle in story. Tama 1999, me mamma be a wee. Me papa. Ne tribute. And our kind of
son-in-law.
And our casse. Mammy no man is
1,000. And the cost started a brabo.
You.
For
you. Me papa.
1978.
Yes. Me papa. To yeah. One Kodes. Half of Kodes assassin, Papa and the man, or so for that you know.
And of kids, not Kidian.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, and your son.
Yes. Papa was Stone Quarry or Tony and Sana Obewu. That station there say what atomic in Papa there.
Ah, they see you know.
Yes.
Wow.
Papa.
Tintinga Adiano.
Yes, Tintinga, could you answer?
Could you answer Tintinga?
Yes.
Oh, so then I'm home. Another horse. I now me feel coffee if you go for.
Okay.
And I think it was in October.
Saturday B. Saturday na Miji a worry.
Let me feel Westlands call 50 or other side of Legon.
Okay.
To me do all my na didn't air pump basing. Now me fast train to me do UPSC and a first blast in the by.
We are sure.
Dancing Katua.
Mr. Mr.
Okay.
We are sure. Na Oshi brand new school. Me can't be so fair. 5,000 citizens.
And you made the bay, you know. I don't know.
See school our denta when be is yours here and not the coin.
Okay.
Papa take cantonment. Papa Kwekopon Obia nim baby and Papa take popular place.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and there's one the farmlands. 5,000 citizens.
Yes.
Oh yes, you cannot come on Mama Yabian. Mama Yabia say enka.
Yeah.
Fimo Francia and Papa tonight man da until da Mama Yabia funu a done a name of Presby or Crabocassi.
And no cars
and Papa cars asking me. Oh, can and I'm saying, hey, sir, they can't be so say. And we are a Buamberima was a his papa.
And they are correct.
Na say, Mama Yabia on top, Mamma Tiao, and can retributor, you know. Mra. And you're not quite. That's what people don't know. I mean, no lawyer buyer, or you know, so Poncroma.
Aye,
MP, the man, and Conon or your lawyer. Lawyer be on him, be a beside the same bra and no career, and you're not. There be law is law. I know to me can't, or to can't ask me. It can't be she to say. Salumba semi abe. Me nipa de one marriage certificate from Germany at Remy. Ordinance, said I'm then papa and mammy di bay, one then I'm pack signature, so one true ding inside, the whole German for new bill. Na say I'm not careful, send a case na coin. You can free your agent after say, ah, sir, ya behe. Since will be merely be for 100. Na namrane kind and just a near no quarry. no ɛyɛ sanya wotumi kan wa asɛm file ɛna mmara no wode bɛdi bi ma na wode bɛdi fam it is maame akosua akɔ wandi fam po kɔsɔra so yɛ ɔwarefo
yes
ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ sɛbe mmoa a mode boa mama yɛ bia de boa yɛn
munyae
ba bɛgyae
yo
yɛpa mo kyɛwo mehu mahwɛ lot of videos on YouTube how ebinom afa no
yeah
wɔde bɛkɔ mu various homes
yes
and families
wɔde bɛkɔ akɔ ama ne akɔgyae ne kunu
yes
ama bɛdi awerɛhoɔ mpo wɔ kunu
yɛpa mo kyɛwo afei si ɛm sɛ me last interview a yɛbɛyɛ nnɛ ni yɛbɛkɔ into the new year no let's not see such judgment no say abeste say ni nti mo bi mu obi na me ehu bi e papa manti achievement yi nyina yi eye obi 1000 series na boa no emire no yo mo bi ya bebo yenkunu ma se ya boa no yenkoso emoa
na emema nso ye respect
emema nso yes
ni emu ye
na ebusua no nso munim no kware dem
yes
from ebusua pani to abusuafo no nyinaa no kware ankasa munim enye mrasem munim no kware no kran sa court sem beba
yes
munim mo hwe na bia no kware de bia no mfanto na so bi emra
medase kakra be ka ho ane se yem se odi kan no yem se emotions no course ro no ema enipa se judge kwa di ko benkuma ye se ne judge na wiem wode ko ni fans ho a ye se judge na wiem emotions ne course ro na da bie say that we can't embrace me. Yeah, we evidence act. Inti say what the evidence eba say ya ware no ning e kwan ye fa so de e transmit ade ne ba no e ho na anko yi inti minya sure say that make a go for say minim obi o wo Ghana obetimi aka say there was dispute say Lumba ene mama akosa say wa anware menye so say it was in dispute just that a court ya maximum nti no and na transmission no bibi ba mu nti se na woka no afede ko awiye ye fe ho bone ncheche na ye nko back to ye regular marriage life na you lead ya obi e bone ba say the can say the man is boa man you have no idea we put the nasi nasi and like ya also a boy eti
na kan 15,000
otia
when John go
and they say otia
15,000 na
they say otia ma
15,000 na America when tia
okay all right eti once again ya bia akwaba me kuka aye creatives no kakra enti no meba odwa meba wo ho
okay
tourism
okay
the next bibi naka kojo baba bibi ntino e so osa akoya ade it was me friend 9:15
okay
eti mpacho wo kasa e bo 9:15 me breaki na ma call oram kojo pon kuma ho no eti me pese ye hwe tourism potential e wo Ghana NDC eba said na promises to no mode buy wo buy e ti sei enti ni sa enkomo no eti eyiso aba Ellen Amadeku aba be kan ho menu akuma Peter Ankuma, deputy editor, dispatch aba. Menu panyi papa bi. Audu Mahama, managing editor, the custodian newspaper. Bra, pastor mo akwaba. Ba so hu ye. Pastor so kasa hwe me ha. Ohu ye. Ye de nyam yase. Nyam ye de bi asa. Aka ni ayi. De beba
na wa ade mu
sao adai
na say they will describe me no
some sabi de me hojo
Mark okay old lady no me body no
mate
esu woni tim
back to your why your tourism street
all right now say like in the constitution number
aye
the name not standing orders so the name
say the fact almo at the control the name no why bamenka okay yo
kokase tama mi wo parliament na obi wo GSS ne ne mo pacho
okay mate menka
okay eti yako tourism
tourism.
Invento go avinefi. Tourism. Ema ubia utie yen ana ohwe yen ana pay official pa. Afe nako aba abeto yen. Na yen Ghana fo. Fi yen titi nyina no yen fe yen bro nya ne agori. Ansa na ye ba bi hu tourism kra no yen yen bro nya de ye di nga de pa. Kabadisa mo frase me kwa ama. Wonga parents na so ayen nyina kogu village. Yo da man grandma nom yakodi bronya. Badisa no worto tontare e mayen. Fe na tibiara ne ye hye ne saa. Yen nije. Once upon a time, Yumana Papa Bibedi, foreign minister under President Kufuor called Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Na obaye foreign minister no, na saa time no, nipa oye tourism minister, aye the late Jake.
Yes.
Obiche Bilamte.
Yes.
Na Jake Obiche Bilamte, ne background in marketing. Obi and himself one of the best marketers we've had in this country. Lintas.
Yes.
Na oko sa ministry hono. Bosha yen chocolate onoma ebe popular with Valentine. President Kufuor so where Friday where. And no sign the project to be called the Joseph Project.
Yes.
A core cabinet. The Joseph Project, you know, and to me, I may even paragliding a jig, which I belong to.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
One Ferdinand Ayim.
It's a core cabinet, a cotton, the Joseph Project. At that time, not that man, a Akufo-Addo, no. It's your foreign minister, to know cabinet TV.
Okay.
It's your taste, uncle. It's a woman as a papa or friend, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, be the president. And no catch any minister, Honorable Catherine Afeku. Say, Jake project be no friend Joseph project. We need to revisit. Harden ko Jake and
yes,
no or the coin. Imuno, and Honorable Catherine Afeku as a minister, ni deputy, Honorable Ziblin, and now Akosajiman Ajiti, Sata Memo Creative Art Council. And the worker can see any. Na President Akufo-Addo na ekwa announce wa abrochi say 400 years of slavery is in Safe no, that is 2019 and I think 2018 to person celebrity Ghana for diaspora black community wa abrochi nyina one sansa wachi emrefi me can story abesi so say as a foreign minister on ne foreigners in diaspora for dealing saa time no. It's a continuation of the Joseph Project, you know. No, Kofabai, no. You already have some information and plan as a foreign minister. Engagement on the foreigners and in diaspora. And so I be the president. It was announced to be no Jamaica. Only predominantly, no. Black community now will found via acquired slave trade and occupy Jamaica. We could invite you with Honorable Catherine Afeku. And now, we know the story of 2019.
Yeah.
2019, Uber, yes, year of return. Uber, Krano. It would have been any papa to just have Uber. It would have been Nipa Nantel from Elwak, Ekolabadi Beach, because human traffic, na car traffic, and enko. Great story told in the history of Ghana. President Akufo-Addo time 2019. Of year of return, Ibn Sida. Jack Ma came to Ghana.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, Eba Ghana. Jet Li, Eba Ghana. Anthony Anderson, Kofi Kingston, Beyonce Mame, Beyonce Papa. Listen, aye tin.
Na ba ku bi ko ba girl ba ku bi no. The first almost so yes streaming dancers.
Oh, aye. Cardi B.
Yes,
Cardi B was here. Michael Jai White. A Hollywood star. Just say, listen.
Strip dancers send a need you home.
Yeah, no, I said, be see, or on a bow by some Bekaya, a Kadibi by no, some Bekaya, a Capim Pulu.
Yes,
yes,
there was some big story around that.
Yes. That's why I'm person make kind. That would
it's a big story.
Korea with the mother car kind.
It is Hollywood. A year Ghana, they are next when it comes to Christmas. And as soon as master classes, a year, Satana, 2020.
Robert Fatchamin, maybe after CCA. Joseph project will focus on African unity and we ejik.
Okay.
Tisiana Medema is orphan to so. We should date now. June 30th, 2006. Then was say the Joseph project, which is aimed at attracting millions of tourists to Ghana, will focus on uniting Africans all over the world. Mr. Jik Obichibilam, the Minister of Tourism and Diaspora Relations, said on Friday in the publications in the 2006 publication.
Okay.
Tinam pesa me de fo awasem no so.
Tinam pe awasem no. Wo yes ah.
Na dem.
Me mo dru.
Etie no no. So, aso weti me year fit so.
Okay. Ndi ntwe.
Oh, Dabida.
Not at all.
Okay. We near 24-hour economy.
Dabida, we send the phantom.
Okay. Inti one MPP. Adie we ya yen chai fi that time.
Yes.
Kakranka pese kufa do hwe nsugu so. And e ho result ni ho. Why tourism is a big deal. Nkofo di Agoria aya na eme ya.
Before be no what you madwa abase me so. Enam se na Akufo Addo integral part.
Yes.
Of President Kufuor government.
Yes.
And we full appreciation of the man.
Yes.
A ben was yen twaso.
Yeah.
And ye kind of success story now.
Yeah.
You know first 5 na no become.
Yeah.
What I see.
Yeah.
Or pick from President Kufuor.
Again.
And yes sir.
Yes sir. Yes. Again. What is the President Kufuor do? Na ye tourism the cabinet ministry.
So.
Yes.
Okay.
But today tourism is not a cabinet ministry.
The brother kwani ye betwa mu na wo de.
So, and it you know be ayo mo no. But the Kufuor had interministerial committee on tourism.
I see.
Yes. Ayi honorable Makwata. No also. Sir, into me share me say blah. One say mu road we ayo. Kakum yama.
Akakum kwala bi anko fa dan nya kwara me say we die.
So the nature to make catch me ayama on we interest woman.
Yes,
because roads and the tourism adwuma no I call it the octopus ministry. Next year make sure that I take a day and take media people in the whole Ghana through tourism and see any year what we stand to benefit as a country.
Correct.
Sure. Countries are they're doing well. Last year tourism France na top here last year. Second is Spain.
Okay.
US 3, Turkey 4. Now Metro India France at top here. It used to be a few years ago na Spain. And I shifted back Japan. And about US Asamba France. The mama margin mraha. France I recorded 102 million visitors.
Wow.
France remains the most visited country.
France?
Yes. Thanks to its rich history, culture, and iconic landmarks. Okay. Last year, the man France top here, the Olympic Games.
Okay. Olympic Games now, yes.
Me can't be say so sports tourism.
Yes.
And about be true, cook our far, another kind of Japan.
Funeral tourism.
No. Or do try and pour. They can't be true. Say Olympic Games. That is why ever FIFA World Cup near year both the countries is pre home.
Yes,
sports tourism. It's a lot of money for that country. Good. So if the rich countries are always lobbying for sports tourism, Qatar.
Small countries.
Rich countries, no, they are always lobbying for
sports tourism. It makes your country popular. It gives you a lot of revenue. And we sit here and tourism, Tembia, we are about one of the last when it comes to budgeting.
In fact, Olympic Games are more year no UK no.
Games are here
Correct,
Africa Games. Yes. Olympic Games are more year no UK no. Omo year in Birmingham. Omo sheda. Because na Birmingham a gidi boni bi. First na say wo UK baby etime mobile phones near the ade any Birmingham. The first wo UK kwa na te Birmingham say na say wo tizongo. Yes, we hold up say ni ma. Now e keka sa say do tonko for so na e wo different na yibi. To omo person change sa narrative.
Cleansing material.
And it's gone forever. To make us say koya and people started moving towards that quality consciousness is here maybe.
And bra. Me pay kakra me boss Echikwam.
Okay.
Celebrating a year now 30 years and then you
hey, no why ade.
Me sure na me ko. Na me do stadium na all African Games. Baby Legon.
And most of Ghana.
Na one light so light for honey yi. I'm say Akufado ye adwuma o. Ba ye ndwan kan yen asem.
Akufado. Na Akufado.
Na just let's for red into the jail. Traffic light has to pay. Na me hwe. Now me say, you know what tourism also does? It pushes your country to develop.
Of course.
Say yes, as sports tourism now. If you have stadium now, can touch it.
At the end, let's say start here.
See what?
Oh, Professor, I'm switching man now. Maybe I think say vice chancellor that I check for 4 times they start here.
It pushes you because you want to do this to attract. It's on a higher fare. We are my higher fare. Now countries will develop it.
Yes,
good. Spain, 93.8 million. Spain, almost population here is by now 40 million. Spain recorded ×2 of their population every year for tourism.
Tourism. Good.
Yes, and you wonder, but we are tourism nifi. You think that Madrid, the nominate Valencia, nominate then, and you hope it. The Spain were islands to be.
Okay.
Now islands they cover my friend Gran Canaria. Canary Islands. I get Tenerife. And then Las Palmas. So Las Palmas in Ghana far that to the restaurant Las Palmas. A island that I can Spain. At that po Nymphini. Marco Las Palmas and the Tenerife in Nada. Today to be a Micas in Besame command you be. So tourism uncle baby a calmer. I mentioned Tenerife. All day the weather is around 22 degrees.
Oh, when manageable.
Oh, and we are said I want also so you create to me manage.
Let's say California,
Go California.
Okay.
But I said there's a song called It Never Rains in Southern California.
Aha, okay. Snow point to
yes. I mean say because of the song. Now Tenerife airport no Ompuano. The whole land there we see ya apuni.
What's the Canary Island?
Yes.
Okay, so me ne ayi kasa.
Yo.
Reverend Team for Joe Kasa.
Yo.
Me busa the Canary Island.
Yes.
What kind of plane been na the BC?
Apo boy. Yes, it's true.
Yo.
So the idea they say Spanish if you notice say the weather there in San Ansuno Nepono. They developed that place for tourism.
Okay.
It's Sikana, San America, the idea is to go and spend there. That's how they make their money from tourism.
Yes.
Turkey. Turkey now. Don't know how they make their money. Health tourism.
Next year.
And me adding BBL. And I'm friend.
BBL no.
Cosmetic. Turkey. Yes.
Hey.
Yes. So. Okay.
I'm a young.
Ghana Museums and Monuments Board.
Okay.
So it's a dirty December now. You're dirty. I send excuses. I send you
Mate.
So where the minister?
Okay.
So see, Turkey's medical tourism. So they, Minister to one book in Japan to you, because we don't know what we are talking about.
Hey, me fracture me. Museum so entertainment power. Ubo bonko for buy no. So what more ludicrous?
Yeah, Ludacris here.
Ludacris. If I be Ludacris, would that the puna minimum. Recross.
Yes, recross.
And a branch over here, Mick Mill.
Yeah, Mick Mill. I know the video.
Henry Lamar. Omunina buy.
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Okay, yes.
It's Omunina buy. say
emu ne yɛde ayi kra bae no ayi global citizen
yes
Asare-Bediako
yes
no mu nyina bae
and then the legendary Nas was also here
yes I say being see that me say Hollywood second home for Christmas or Ghana
and you wanna bebre wo eyewo I was saying na see etimi say ye ho documentary wo say your documentary be here that
yes
yes it's true
it's true President Kufuor must have that one I say yeah no also ibi ni Gordon yen so mistake be yeah ne say say man nyina no ube hu say your collections no we just concentrating on education agree and then we left this story and the NDC will tell you that one area that they know they can never beat President Kufuor is tourism. They know. But your elections, did you see us campaign with tourism?
Debbie,
we didn't. And I met Nefian, a friend to be out in time was saying, I am people in tourism all of a sudden. We didn't. My mentor, so I can't be tearing her. Missy, we may the camp minimum say, Papa Bia, he still must prove 7,000 workers. We are still waiting. Turkey's medical tourism revenue was 2.3 billion in 2023, and it is projected to grow with some reports estimating revenues of around $3 billion in 2024, and 2029 forecast of 3.48 billion. This income is driven by high volume of medical tourists. Medical tourists seeking services like cosmetic surgery, dental care, and cardiovascular procedures at competitive prices. This is Turkey. Today, if I mention India, what would you mention?
Health. But I use the statement in the alkaline. But BM na me I can
is it 14.11?
I'm a paso back na.
Aye.
From the food.
It's not sharp. Good.
Was it temporary closure of some ports in Ghana? Date 19th December. Just an enra. I'm not just with teacher ni. Was it date? Was it press release? Temporary closure of some ports in Ghana. Management and Board of Ghana Museums and Monuments Board, GMMB, wish to inform the general public, stakeholders and visitors that Fort Apollonia, that's Benin, Fort St. Anthony, Axim, Fort Orange, 2nd D, James Fort, Jamestown, and Asa Fort, Asa Town, have been closed to the public effective Thursday, 18 December 2025 until further notice. The decision has been taken to allow for essential maintenance work, safety assessments, and ongoing conservation activities aimed at preserving the structural integrity and historical value of these significant heritage sites. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused and appreciate the understanding and cooperation of the public as we work to ensure that the forts are made safe for continued public access. Further updates will be communicated in due course. And now signed by Kwesi Esel Blankson, Acting Executive Director, GMMB. Wow, what a wow. What a wow.
I know why.
What a wow.
We are here. Last year, the Executive Director of Museum, Kingsley.
Kingsley, yes.
Echo India, UNESCO.
I can be your face.
On says our site UNESCO at the woman signing Ghana agreement to say some of these sites what the ones are to so not one side to some wafa, but
about heritage site.
One a jar to Muse in association with the country, no, what Bohunde Huru. Once what your Mra, what Bohunde Humawa. Ubediso. Na Sam Rani Bino, ne say, Ubesha site Nisu to fit for purpose. Because one way advert now, Ubian himself, oh, a UNESCO site there, Nanemekowa, I am safe. There's some people before they travel, they look out for, oh, is it UNESCO site? I say, Ubekasi, oh, I do way, as soon as I say, Papa, dear, Papa, Carfun will be. Obia on or drive on a cars or kasi car way papa and car papa. UNESCO so sir Yamanibi. Ye coin. And will catch and say, yes, I can be over as ya Brady. Now, what can I upgrade? And yes, baby, I want to clear here and all the cement to crack for you. And so we are in a sunny at Teno and then money a heritage site. It's a yes, of course, the son of Ghana and China was down with woman one and more than that woman. No. Or person woman is 1940 net and I don't know money a tourist site. It's 1 year meeting. No, my timelines, as you do so. You buy a pet now, Minister, it's a promise. Mr. P. President Kufado then. And now President Kufado budget of some huge amount to be. Even if you say communist or says can you who be that? About $100 something million.
Wow.
Say one fat in CC vision various sites. I know yes a year one over 5 years. So year one was going to be $12 million. And now contract I think say well maybe unless was started. But now last year, it's 2024. To when it up and down. It's kind of crown was really 5 million B answer for election. And my contract in credit quite to make a transition. You're handing him now over to team BCIM from the NDC side. I'm sure one.
I'm on chassis.
One. And so one, this is the price you pay. Yes. Yes.
Time wait. And the 30 December when you it's a kakrana ban so and come back around. You have the presence of mind. And I'm on China and one China bronya in Germany from February you can do that. But now you've closed it down.
Debut. And you're so much closing down for and you're fit for purpose. And why you be copria and then you go both team and now
the whole year. Now what is that's the question. The whole year.
One say, Minister, upon Kroma, about the kind of economy, economy, 7 from my 7 from a con student. One say, in the name of we will not spend, we want to keep the dollar, so we will not spend. And I affect all these things, because they don't want to spend, so that they will look, just to make us look bad. Say you end the call 14. One week keeping 11, 12. So you see, sir. And I just would visit. Me, and now me ban because far airport, me fly through airport walk, and I'm copy stadium one American. Go on, I'm airport. And I'm a PA 37. Airport, knowing our time.
At this time.
And Calvin was saying airport, okay, can I busy no? Airport or anything.
By now, more Peter also may call around 6 o'clock. There was no traffic.
Airport, I'm not surprised. What I married to us, what? UK. Also, UK, they take pride in Ivy League schools.
Hey, of course.
They say they train or they educate leaders of the world. A deliberative.
Switzerland.
The UK generates approximately £34.6 billion annually from youth, students, and educational travel sector, which includes higher education, 24.6 billion, and youth travel, 8.7 billion. Projections estimate the sector could grow 35 billion in 2027. The economic value generation by tuition fees generated. The economic value is generated by tuition fees and the spending of international students on living expenses, tourism, and other activities. See, we have not gotten that picture. Say, until Papa say, or not, the tourism never driving the economy when he becomes a president. Yet, on TSA say, tourism is not just about edifice. Dubai. UK does not. The tourism it's not on buildings. It is on education, and they are making the money. That is why they travel around the world, time no one, and they invite people. More back to TOEFL, then they go around. I deliberate. There's one university. I want me area meeting, Wisconsin. But when you intend to pass a private university because they target Nigeria.
I think there's a question more nursing crying at that.
One church Chinese.
Sound.
Church Chinese now.
Messing a good pound.
So In Nigeria, whilst people are targeting Ghana, and go to me can't be to say, some people, Dr. Baumia, it take over in future. Idea we make I say, I know last year I come on a boss HMS anymore. If you have no can't say, Mate. Because I know some argument air call round. Every ministry must be seen as profit-making ministry.
Yes. Mamenko Ahmano, so now, yes, Minister, na any encomo. Minister, good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello, honorable, good morning. Okay, you been sick. Peter, but what's your microphone? Honorable, good morning, but what to make? Hello? Hello? Okay, no problem. It's your best na edi eko orobo kojo pon kroma na aba line so na and yem say me bluetooth no wona me DSC pa but edi and the bekoso no okay e bekoso eti orobo yanko wayi no
so you see some maka UK education maka Turkey health India's health tourism but among kancha papa no India's health tourism yankase edifice and estate tourism
and hotel tourism
health tourism is valued at around 9 billion USD with about 2 million foreign patients visiting annually for medical wellness and IVF treatment but IVF na dade
ebeko hello honorable good morning
God what you mean
metonka na also what mean ka
me pacho metonka
okay me dasi pa na bibia boko de ye de nyamiase na nam ye busa se afri ekwa wieye wo committee na wo so na I think the first say economic committee and I say bibisa but so committee ni dia kasa de say economy and development committee
Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning
okay
and economic planning no is free economy na so same finance na there it is a more station more accountant and you know na station in punto ni na share nsa in punto ni na your friend said the economy of the station the finances which is part of economy no and not the accountant in the branch yet economy no go na baby that's what parliament economy and finance no say your economic committee kesia and the economy ni na so and some your finance committee on a title accounting no or your fiscal policy your budget income and expenditure no finance committee the economy and development
okay economy and development and you just and who you the shadow finance minister Krompa Anisa na I see a friend say new expressway here ebe Accra Kumasi expressway be ebe fa mo area ho hwana
krata so a mo say ebe fa area ho
tell you
krata so ni say am say finance minister be kan budget no we video bi na ekwan no wa draw fine ho kama to bia so say o ekwan ne de ya chichire ho krata ne ade nyina awie enim ne bokra sika wo wa ye ba beye and then answer no did the friend concession agreement no ba parliament ye approve mo ye kohwe mo number 1 feasibility study ground ye bi
hey feasibility study
mo ye bi if I okay abrana may support the approval of the report now no the first thing I be catch up say what the concession agreement no ba any who say I feel na agreement say mo koye feasibility study na dey awunya ho feasibility ena wapo hu dewuro ato ho no asa amana to obi asum say e kwan krapo dey what design here we mo ho videos na ade nyina mo nya ho feasibility study kra I feel na mo ba be do obi the feasibility study a share nsa say on koye
but what I mean feasibility studies the bad
okay project bia o ya you bisa question be say na project we you bet to me I na say into me the protocol you say is it feasible or not feasible or not and I say bet me I na yet me and you say you bet me I kwai na say yet me ye keke e kwai no what is shade na you say o pese what is sika Emma Ejumeku Bia Yashada Tiama Kwani Freno Accra Kumasi Expressway Limited. Inti Yebabe Shese Ejumeku Jutri Nasa Jutri no Omodi Aye Kwano A Kwano ne boy ahi Edimfia in the bay. Also super Omokeka in Fiamiansa and Fiamiansa. Only a feasibility in the crowd, no Manokeka 3 years. Okay, Inti a Kwano so say Modim Fiamiansa here. Obi a person of crime is Subiano, Obetia tolls. Now, yet they said tolls, you cannot kutia a quino a car back. And the project feasibility, no, a free design to construction to financing and a payback. Sami ma be 99 na mo teacher bi some percent we ye be ye na project no wa obetumi asi project no but enya commercially viable. Who was starting ube susu say commercially viable. But ube we no say one year feasibility ni here ube we no. Who wants a project why this for? No example back Go Airport. Go Airport.
White elephant.
All the one no any basic airport e be the one corridor and no security from the Go Airport. Say airport on this. Airline behind the wheels. Top of the crowd, no Kasa, or your shareholder or a friend is African airline. Our Voltano. Or no plane crying in airport.
In fact, Olumpono, a brown Mukotisa airport, no. He cautioned against it. It's on record. He cautioned against it. Say,
okay.
Yes, me was idea.
And so when your feasibility here, Uber, you know. Project no crowd for the view of what to me here, but obey baby, you know, not by white telepathy. Every hour, obey baby, and as you can was a teaching of Busumi Biawu, editor, baby, Konya says, can free, you know. Sikan and so because who estimates a cast say in a befaso. And yes, I faso. Almost say a crack Kumase Koyano, a day 10,000 cars in a faso. Inti almost to say expressway, no, say, 6,000 fasoa. Now, when I catch you say 6,000, no, on your Kukumasi. And I can't be able to affect be a Kudukumasi. What I say, I don't think I was on your feasibility study. Yes. And the America said, or much wrong character, also say, a family only said, feasibility no crown on ye. In the concession agreements on the buyer, no. Item number 1, they say, will be banned in feasibility studies. And so I say, characters will be a family area. Now, Sabrea, only feasibility, no, means on baby, and that's the one and one. I say, simple, on baby, and yes, at any feasible. Now, baby, yes, 3 years on baby, and then the first problem. The second problem is, Sika Bana Mudea Quino. What's the first one creating impression is a Sikabi da hop, and now ye copies can be of baby the Ababe. Or the concession agreement no buy any who say Sikabi any baby a taxes are mobile budget. And now, one person on the maxa, a human pony a friend Accra Kumasi Expressway Limited, a special purpose vehicle. A government of Ghana Sika and a only Babemasa a Jumeku. Oh, we didn't come up and can call me Facebook page. Video near bay just 3 minutes. Who the submissions are the year or now co-op on my team for what? Oh, maybe CCA. And almost have the government of Ghana Sika and all the Bema special purpose vehicle is on Fenko point. Like what you're telling you. Almost you can cry 13 billion da hodeda. They are ring fencing.
Na ewo.
Okay. Inti wana saja unu ya kuma unu say eja yeti opposition imi eji baby ya budget ya ni da wo kan. Onkrata ya ni kan. Wana mikoyi appendix 2 PF budget no Bɛkyerɛ say. Minister, the finance minister Bɛgyina parliament have a catcher and say 13 billion now. What try to work for big push no. What the kind of 10 billion deda. I'm at 3 billion. More the Bɛkyerɛ in September. What catcher and say it's not a kaya. Now you catch on say big push figures no and one because more on cheap big push 16th September. Mostly between 16th September and 30th September. Now what you have 10 billion. Our contractors are Juma on the big push. And to back mid-year, on the budget about November. You catch on say figures when you're correct. And you cut them place because other are launching the 16th. Contractors are in Juma at the certificate. 10 billion about what you are in 2 weeks. Is it possible?
Daddy.
Okay. And no channel. So 13 billion now, if you almost have a country says Canada or you spend it. Expressway. Good. Into another second issue, you raise the chair on the floor, Mr. Minister. Say, are you for no? Captain for the catcher say 13 billion bid the hop. I am ring fence here. And you crow. And you put your ground, Sabesi form, put your sober form. After time, best one. So, contract and let me a bridge back could be said over the GDC card, over corner says cano, and then number 3. What's the catcher say? Or say a special purpose vehicle.
Yeah.
Then the cabin that why you give you. I feel over a government of Ghana fund. The government of Ghana had all funded old Equia and Daffy Achimota, Ecofa of Ankofa and so on. Bedu a Kumasin bypasses 4 year, fire. Government of Ghana corner, Nessica, and so now. Afia Ghana did now a binding 16%. Now you be to your contractors. I no cry every year to fire we. And this is about no. A science is a papa 1 year for budget or the bay politics in Tino. Say a SWAT TF is 16%, about 11%. So a tier for Bekaya. Ye kasa wa parliament di bia ye bobo figures ni chirom se mo hwe figures no na ade no sika no so te dede no mo yesa by papa no o ma na ko mo sika no e so te ena kakra na ka no so no o de bom sirim enti no sika wo hia kasa de aye adwuma sika ni no first no nya 16%. Yem first one what Ghana jadi ni na no abadi onya 16%. Into to do about buy home 16%. Uba na wo de kwan first ojiji na politics. Into the mama nyam fatu mu bia wotie for ebeti basi ye wa sorry. Ye say ejiji into to so dudu emeko betia boys brigade betia men's fellowship betia oma e worry in the 1 year betia ya chichim nti ona obi etua na ababe bo no say into so dudu na dia yenya 16%. Ya kwa say dia say 10% arabeba. Yes. But for me example we say Ghana dey na 16%. NDC is so for now oba no say ono dey odo emako no esin so for ba ko na no.
Na ope ema asem.
Ai ope ma no sem saying so for ba ko no nti say money
kakra.
Into say a man in Tiabi, and to do a man in Tiabi. Or worry in the 1 year, and so Omcrampo, the entire 100 cities. Or say Omcrampo, Tiabi. And now Ombojan is so I had dear, where you only in your so you free. You really know into Tizodo do no say at TF is 16%, no, I bet do 11%.
Nanka.
Because what the chicha says I never bad. Okay, indeed, a coin ye na sika 16% no cry to fire bona and so. She say what him another be do 11%. Oh really I will say and no cry won't you can be you know. She say what the expressway I want your feasibility study cry about for so I no crowd also so here pay 30 billion. Na osan what 13 billion and no for the sanka. And no crowd you say o medicare the 10 billion no. Enti masema but ya chere mo parliament say sene mo de mo no kanu krom dede ye no nya sa na tie. Sika no medicare the 10 billion. Feasibility study no crowd mo nye.
Na honorable William Fachabiu Azuri Senka MPP were numbers enough our parliament adia yenye feasibility study kwembo homes I come jatu me wa parliament a pass it
until say parliament a pass a concession agreement na ma
ayin
say omo ko hwehwe obi a obe feasibility study na ma
afa de ko hwehwe
ayin ti afi na omo ko hwehwe feasibility study no afi na ye ko hwehwe adwumaku a obe ye feasibility study no the iron say no omo ko form company a friend no Accra Kumasi Expressway Limited and na omo parliament say ye ma omo to me say omo ko ye feasibility study
okay
na omo be ma omo sika say omo ko ye kwan sika ni bi so say sika no wen ya omo say 13 billion na omo twa to ho for big push no ya ring fence e da ho je no so na ya san kire omo say Internet is one year feasibility study. 13 billion, what you can do 10 billion. Sabi you won't quite for be a way. That na ye na most motor aso. And so most of my big push, you won't for be a. And I know 3. Just a new get that will be a government of Ghana, Koreana, over digital, and the other funding. Well, some of you say 200 what year 16, I be do 11%.
Video no mako hunti ye bebo ye nu wi a na me okay to aso
ha enti ade na mo ye no risks people o hu a wo say mo hwe na mo manage ni
yes
say mo seriousness bem na it me manage risk ni ya plan empire po bia pa na mo sa trimodeni asane Ebeya maji makote tem ye kaka Mahama is the who now Zaiza. Ubesasa ubi na de no. Asante musem.
Okay. Two quick things. And now me who say almost speak as well na homa watch na de. E wo bank a new banking the no. Act no so more ye but mo sa kan kakra. Na now we say new omu da de bia sim. Ye be man Bank of Ghana e kwan say omu ntwa sika as revenue shortfall. I want next don't want to ask him. I tell me I don't want to use all my money as well down now. What can say after me? Now we change him one. Now was it say? Was it Bank of Ghana brand new law no? Or was it say?
Okay, into your parliament now, all the Emraba say, on person me in Sakra Kakra or Bank of Ghana Act. Now in Sakra no, your king came who say. Baby, one person of the Bank of Ghana economy. So one person of the Bank of Ghana be share finance minister na say.
Okay.
I say, me too mo me catch you say, so far economy kesi na e won sa e won 9 e won 3 e won fu. Ne kwa bata baako eye their friend finance na nkasa. Ana enka ye kana economics mo e beka say fiscal policy
yes
e hona abane gigi to na or the 20 bia ye jumanti revenue no wa ye expenditure baby an revenue no enso no na wa koye dia ye friend financing wa ko bo besia no so wo bo no ni na ba be eka nti ye wo debt management wo and ye man nine and according to fiscal policy and no finance minister there any of your friend of monetary policy and no ye sika no na ho den ye sika no say ye de toto amaya sika ho aseneti enti bibi ti say inflation kwanya ne mo bo fa so kosoro e fa bi wo ho a ministers ahodo na aka no o from real sector minister to say agric trade nin keka o no ye inflation wo aduma say agric minister wa hwema aduane was a few way dua aduane anoso yetumi an transport and bankran aduane bo be kosoro any friend inflation and the real sector ministers no also part we play with economy and a finance minister no digital no spending and a governor no on a monetary policy into on or say inflation cost run as a ministers are Cadonia Russia or no or the artificial tricks be reducing inflation or system or reduces our inflation and just an was what you but no why trick is economy using monetary policy dollar pound yen a governor and a yehuajuma. Now, no, the abano. All by no say a to the beer, a ban train doom pempens will be also called Jipesia Bank of Ghana. And Yama Minu and Yenim say it to me more a bank of Jipesia Bank of Ghana. Bakuni say at Renchim be at 2 Abra ye budget no na Yenim says as a member. Bakuni say yare kese bi aba abra ye budget no na yenim se sa de na beba
it's a covid
intisa state of emergency no bi antokwa de ba na say nsuo yiri na bibi eno ye baako ena health disaster eso ye baako eno na ye ntronche mbrani but eno na ye nyina yenim se by convention eto wa utumi ko jisika wa ban ho nto mo ba parliament no almost say any random say somebody be shame random direct under section 30A say natural disaster a state of emergency which can be occasioned by natural disaster and I say war and I say BB and a B no your friend is saying health emergency, public health emergency our health minister they declare to say COVID time no?
Yes
okay nti eno na ye be hye ne mra afi ye kore ya omu de class bia be hye kire o say but aban budget nso a obetumi akọji sika e wo Bank of Ghana nti e ho na me hu ya me twi Mr Speaker any minister na dwindina so say e ho na o si eji free me kan Mr Speaker said that say old law na e wo say aban to me say Bank of Ghana be to me print sika and now better aban treasury bill and I make us say no cre but yam fan shimu say obeto me print sika na so better aban treasury bill say aban nankasa na ko sika nso nti o ko print sika ba kuna na wo hono na because of state of emergency and now say health
emergency
emergency biaba me come Mr. Speaker mama nkana no listen to me sit down listen to me sebi only say me pen tokwa ba edru ba bia na o say say nyina no tesko we no
takra
but you jai near tetesu pita nti edru ba bi na o say you raise your voice kakra na your Mr. Speaker tia say Debbie kaya de no all the bibi abeshim ti sa bibi no na won so omutumi eyi free I say so far no infitiasi afia we infitiasi no they are no more you say Dr. Baumia gold purchase program or the buy first was say e ba and no pump egu market no so
yes
$1 the bad yes bibi asesa we economy
10 billion
abra me start say make no so kaya o say enyampa
ai
governor ne beka say enyampa
o ko no an ho bo no confessing
yes bishop for come and penny office so say enye no kre afi ye church re mu show data na IMF for e ka say omunyai no dollar no start page abio no journalist call president on happy president na to the new to say ampa no mo pompe no mu jae na start tibio and IMF no man say fine and they go to boy do $4,200 an ounce in Faswaba. Into what they also got Pompea for rules, bra. Rules no bakwa IMF for the amount they say Busumi Bia or Pompea or Canocre. It was a saying Busumi Bia or Beana say,
yeah, the Pompea
1 billion, yeah, the Pompea 1 billion, December the Pompea 800. And on a fee, and there was all Canocre. Into what can come my 10 billion.
Yes.
Into be if you say minority no dey na ye no. Say can anya say adwuma we a and can buy new detract say oh good leadership and ama dollar na ho dey be. Come can no kwent say Baumia gold purchase program or the buyer and the gold go do 4,200 in Ghana for the first time since independence. In Yaho fast one. And no now pump. Who comes here a gold board this immediately. But one will say because of a Juma, Yayentino or more kind of credit. And no now say see this side, you know. All person was a Samrano says I buy no more than one Cosra, Bank of Ghana and saying Cassidy's. No pump and no soon. That's what I say.
Papa.
And you know, and you're lazy and floor so. All numbers into or much FM.
Hey!
Or much FM, but many are in through. You need the data net. You also need the under computer system. The movie and everyone was what?
Or much you know, often.
Oh, say all numbers listening. And see, or much FM. But your data no, you don't know any. Say you don't know any.
Okay.
The Busumi be a senior, you track a foreign one who's on my 10 billion. To see how Babejiatum to be a whose economy to be answered. A Baumia gold purchase program, and then the gold boy do $4,200 an ounce. Abra the buyer no. The gold boy $1,700 an ounce. And then the same 1 ounce of gold, $4,200. And see, when from Nanka, I bet you make
radio station.
And you bet me a great sovereign wealth fund.
Right here.
And you use sovereign wealth fund, no? You leverage a developer, Emma, NDC, maybe your TV coin, your Jumaya. So your company in the market, so Eddie Agitin. You to be a Hunisa, Sasso, a CD side. You are more so be Cheguma Pompino. Yes, also maybe an Ebema will be a sort of Nanka for say Bank of Ghana, Sabayan one who would call Bank of Ghana. No, I check the Bank of Ghana apprentice Kamana. Senka will be a Venesa.
Yeah.
But no yen is our economy in a wood in the medium to long term. Many media will be feeling so far already. Ube, you know, that would the economy in India. She say, he also inflation above for me so there, never be bribo and a cost. Now the other inflation above for me say, cemetery will say, to say a Greek need trade or more inflation insurance or one area. Once a Bank of Ghana and Baby is careful economy anymore.
Yes.
Last time I know, because I'm catching a Bank of Ghana. As at that time, we were eBay 62 billion.
Sterilization.
I was sterilizing by 62.
Yeah.
As at now, your numbers naturally say was sterilizing by 70. I say, Brunia, if I baby, I will be as a Brunia, but cash in the system. No.
Mate. Honorable, when you have Ellen Amade Kuse or Waha, Entino, also Tekona or Moditao. I would do Mahama Suaha.
Small operation be Parliament
and Peter Kumawaha and Unia Makukumantin to Ewaha. It's almost a catch so much yaw.
Major supermarket and can you say already so I can be a makeup at my explanation about area. Or much of say, you know, Bank of Ghana bet me apprentice Kama, a bicycle and so on. Bank of Ghana bet me apprentice Kama. Now, no, so no, you need to cost where the tree. Now, my name fat BB and two Yenian branch and be titulu NDC for. Or call my econo, and yes, MP before I per se I had you. A mona econo. I had the gold purchase program by that time, no. Now gold boy 1,007 and then 4,200 an ounce. And for so $12 billion. I buy the $2 billion per now after gold reserves. So into the pay if you have them now reserves in $9 billion. Since I do 11.
Yeah.
And at 10 now akado. What copy a good market no say Obama dollar not perform and go for the for him. And I'm not holding church. Yeah, because I'm not say they didn't hear as say they won't say no I can't no great. Now but you tell you. And Kasa 10 billion. Senko the creative sovereign wealth fund poa. The creative sovereign wealth fund that Saudi Arabia and in Kikawa or Munyanko oil and Kikawa there. Almost half as one of the creative sovereign wealth fund. Now sovereign wealth fund no. You to me leverage you to me Bobbisia against sovereign wealth fund no. And the South Bosian Yam Puntu Juma into Ubekoni Kuno. ne potholes, ne street lights, baby affordable housing, jepe no ye all yes ani mani na no na nkofo onye adwuma. Nti nka wo okọ ye kwa ma ne se aban na dwen be paso na nka se ska na obeto ye no. Wan fa nka nanum se. Na nka wo kwa wonya bia yo. Na wa ye wo mutwa ya no se yen ntumi afa bodo dollar na mba down. No wa pompe na se dollar na mba down ya. Ya ba ko kra. Yen ke betumi apompe. Obeka ya Governor Addison ekachire mo say obetumi apompe reserves no made na bedu 10 na enye sustainable because ochina gold price na TV 4000 babaka obo se dollar na besa ko jina bebi ani jina na ya shisi kani na but yenyan ka edum bia ade bi o wa e wo sa ban ye but say your reserves are Bank of Ghana betumi aye na aban yo fa bisikanya yo
yes
na Bank of Ghana ye na so mene wo ye ti krom yi se se mpanifo bebre yare a hospital bena omoko enye bank hospital
any UGMC
bank hospital no ye be o tax NTI there be o mampani bi baya ye tutu niema reserves ko jina baby no Bank of Ghana ho odin ba so no one chance a buying Kosini hospital or no bi because Bank of Ghana the mandate ni be ni say ono so more economy no nti nka de ti aye complain ma ye kasa ubeti say eyi ye twim dindindi wo flow no so no say enne entutu ye ne mfaso oba ho a ka ye fanye bibi na nyen ka edum mawo na nka wo so anya adwuma wo so mpunto ni bi account wo na uti social media ye bi atem say micro minority enye ya ba kokra na emu ye nyina ye da chinti e na okun we ye ko wo a woni adwuma nurse fo a ye be ka kire mo say afie we on be recruit say ahe 1000 a fi last minute on ba am say 5000 say 6000 bena wo nti na ye ko no ye wo nti na ye ko no nti mesre ye nua no afie we dia besin ko abra we settings nko ano mo ye
we de facha me nanka enka ho but time ko so mebusa facha me pa we my ambush na maye wo no na aden na MPP minority mum number sisa na monya leader in the person of Osahini Alexander Afenyo market na mone na mo ball ho poso mo yini fira akonya no so aden na mo yesa
obi obenam bebia pese ki leader or your trophy yeah no person who create division within our ranks obi an ka so person who yi leader yeah has a caucus no yet na say you decided ye pese ye ya born chidom bebia ye pese on no di anima ye ka bibi no ya ma na di anima ye ka bebia pese bia ano epia wa han ye di ama ano no aye bebia pese happy bebia pese ma part go press conference ya ma na kwa akoye ye ni any issue bia with the leadership na ye bimo ye ko ya wo me bimo bo se de bia twitwa 90 ye ka we hu nsem ye nye we hu yi ne created vision wo ye very united and focused force. In fact, Obekaya, Ebedu baby no, leader Nankasa Crampo be complaining say, as in Kofobi Kasa Bibri were trade to do. And because one say, Ebimo, Abeshim, no my own Takra Ujim, ye clear, ye united, ye focused, because a unity no way to me, ye Juma. Eda, almost your Maji Matthew, Nindam seat. Well, was a man in sorry of Florence.
Yes.
Into a united and focused, and will be funny, I'm here be a garden.
All right. Honorable Kojo upon Kroma, member of Parliament for Fasia UB, and none of the Yadasi. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, you can bring out the water, Baba. Yes, I may can see now. If we are, Medasi, you publicly announced.
I publicly announced.
But not for public sharing.
That's what I
want. All right, Ellen. And the matter say, Kafra, Edija, the Bayer producer extraordinary, Peter. Ellen, young Quay, so who you come?
Oh, Yamiadum, who dear, a
cap, you know, and then I'm Peseka, you knew Dink of far about me a campaign, no. But me say be a key issues now, Bano. We meet at Kaka, but it was 20 minutes for you. They are canon. So we teach it to be summarizing.
Mama wachi mama eti so nyina ahwefo nyina achi mama mini amema no mo ha nyina achi na mada wiki mabaha
ubaha I think Tuesday and Wednesday yeah
inti yegusu adwuma no de yegusu na me say NDC for 78 million Sikemi na ya say true communications
Felix
omo acha ma won't be for manya bia na
Derby
okay Ghana Broadcasting Corporation manya bi
me suspect
enra me ne ababa wa bi o so journalist
na ade no no baku
no kuro ni nyame anim abotre de say urade mami bi ma bom pa say urade mami bi enra say urade boa me o ma abotre ni be mu
me fee no what's na kojo ka government pension fund bi na Victor Newman the late Victor Newman ni nua ketwa e fe no kwekuni mo o UK was sending Norway for their bremi Norway for their no is valued over trillions approximately yes say no revenue management yankwa ama
enti wa samtrefui na me minim some wo ba bia mo bom nkomo mo right to say mo answer your questions
of course
but say yeba now na you are supposed to be neutral now that no who a panelist now you wajen say oni emu bi beko I fight for the government I can assure you program no ye because who says a deliberate policy by some of your journalists, Ghana Journalists Association for. Well, Ababa one Matiso a journalist. We are GBC. You should be a journalist to be able to host such a program.
I was impressed with your response.
No, because radical is so makuma. Into where dear, me de mama moko na money omo bon komwa. Ya mo eduma so monye. Owajo musika ebi no platforms so ye but you have to be fair. Musami MPP ni say MPP for then ye abo attorney general e de ye wrake no foriata apagana sebe wadwene ye okay we okay oh na nra na me man say response na asene amididi na tem no oya young lady afi na oba nti me de famo so mo se muni ba bia muhia
yes
mon kan cho on say MPP for na especially me communicator Elena Mada ku say me ba na wo da na ho NDC panelist I will treat you as an NDC panelist and no NDC for amba program no ma me na o ho no CPP ni nti nti am say onu ye na gen say oba be gina mu for the NDC
I said you fill in the blanks
minim enti ma sheda nti na me kan minim say obeti next time and we say GBC we are GBC you are supposed to be for the whole nation you do not turn into one na ne ho government spokesperson yamo musi no makonya si obi ama enti me mpini bi we me the chair no we ya me the acha no wo atufobo
okay
that is one edma no so yegusu Dr. Baumia ewie Savannah region nyame ya duma enne
okay
ti ba nyime o chana no pade na wa back to crime Monday Greater Accra de no
listen
fiase yenya until we rest until we get to 31st December rest the party enya dia Dr. Baumia obe rest ama ya ka ya rest bi tinjinem say aka northern region proper I think so it's a non so between now to 31st bekwa akoye we Greater Accra na Chesaka Ashanti region na northern region I still don't know how the movement will be but ye be wie ni nyina by the 31st che the bronya ye de menye sure say ye be di bi
last time maybe sir honorable need to say January no obeko
northern region
I don't know whether a timetable will be so
it depends in America but to say the ye sure ne say owie Savannah ne na nyame ya yaduma Monday will start Greater Accra region yebedo mu nyina the 4 regions na ya in northern Ghana upper east upper west northeast and a Savannah region yedo mu ase ye call you know the reception has been great of course we are expecting it to be great but futu omode ma ye nyina ne say it is one party yeah what Dr. Baumia side there you say one party we are responsible Dr. Baumia no you are responsible to wama ye nyina ya responsible bra wuni Ejuma Dr. Bawumia ye wo me ho in this me in particular in this current mini aba Jennifer in this current
why ejuma wo ho ba
she na me abra ma bre no na fomo
baka ya di
oh
na say week last week ya tia fa so
say human management
anti na to si de ba ye no say e fa so kitwa bi na he called us to order week in so you say Honorable Adjoa-Safo Akokanasem. Adjoa-Safo has a right to also speak. You see, any so on Honorable Kennedy Japan, they have their own domestic issues. Yes. But Akokanasem, I mean, last 2 years, more had the Honorable Kennedy Japan. And me, I feel that he should have protected her. He knew her best, but I know your more arrangements. And now, Ophelia, you will not help her career. She has a mouth, she can talk. Wakanasem, me and ya, who can Japan support tobacco. Atiasim na wo di Adjoa-Safo atem cancer Adjoa-Safo ni party mpanyifi some of the words no mean to me repeat wa ha papa me mo di nkrapo but minim sa won krofo mbete ma me nka nche o oba ne ho efe ina ni dwaba oba ne ho efe ina ni dwa eba enti yen MPP for man general Ghanaian women in politics o ka che say ya ashawa e normal
enfan ko bebia
enti nipa na wo bom din so mo ni Adjoa-Safo adani nyina mo nya ye prominent men correct men penifo papa bi o that should tell you say Adjoa-Safo is correct human being enti ashawo na ode ba be di atem one person papa bi meka na ashawo de anya bia papa na wo ne no wodi na chi na wo ye campaign amani nti ni hunti be di Adjoa-Safo atem ba bia wadu onu a waje atun se ni ma 22 we kokoro na ade ato ne ha ohu bia na odi hihiem ono no ni Adjoa-Safo ho na ya ashawo
enu adaro se
be ma o ye o pe ma bebre ono ye fe ni sen
be ma pe ma
ono ni din
enu adaro se sa branch na obubo nua no
wasa obodua ono
obodua ku odwan adaro se wo nhwe ye ene wanku ni master diabo na obobo no adaro se wo nhwe ye ene wanku no na master
wo master na wudi na chi no ono agye atu say acknowledge children aye 22 ne ye acknowledge ye meka wa ha yenim ono nya ashawo Adjoa-Safo a oni ono awu mienu no na ye ashawo papa panyimu a okukuru wa ade ato wo ha wo shoulder wo hu bia na odi wuram wo nya ashawo Dr. Bawumia ba dawru man to de min twa so yanko adamase
all right enti no
God to be better me ba ma nka your politics sometimes mumma ya bread do ye na sa no maka tell you say ye ya no ya wo wa no ya chenyen wo be ma papa panyimu si yamfa Ghana nhyɛ wo nsa nipa odi wachi ya edi oba wo ne wawo nkwala afefe bienu atem just because of a disagreement na waja no odi atem wo no so might say wo na o se ye koye kunu a me amada ku mi ti ebi suba nye
onsamra ha nyame
sorry me bi suba nye go wonu I have publicly stated it me nam we me ama me si president Kufuor ma me eye me role model anti amabuzia eye me role model in terms of domestic affairs me wo mkwala du me ne mama du me be wo mo me de no enti ano no nya problem it is my life
na interesting
oba wo ni na wo what na ho me di na tem say so ya sha wo ye den
so we sponsored
wo papa no ye den 22 children acknowledged
you see na watchie temu ta ewo ho
because last me ye almost mo di temu bi ta ba
na say machine le ba no
da bi o ya yo de machine BP machine
amadin de
last me ko ya bi almost o BP
machine eda no
so ta ya
Sunday no a week na ye ti be ko na me ho ti
na ti na wo bi
na me wo in fact me in fact me need the rule call ye in fact you put European discussions no adomi kwa benya na me call ye din ko mo kakra be 1 hour before program no when me say no Adjoa-Safo say the domi kwa benya for penasem no you have no idea in fact me bet so microphone me catch re wo mo cause me din ko omo penasem na da no ma me no tu say na enema hye no so na ene ma hye so wakasa kama no ka bibi kitua bi ifa waka me yemu hye me kakra wo ho no no problem say de me ka say asem so make obi be hye no enti fact ye wie ye no me na me ko ni me ne ko tena ase edi ko buza say ne de be say me de doping test me ka che de say and be say me doping test no said no na me say de ne we say afa no was what you have no idea what I've gone through. Wase enkofo eso ne nam na den obi a one na wo e na won support no e na enkofo use no as blackmail e the man was na den obi a wo bedu opeso woko me ko begu me ko di fa ye ne de ye den enti no e ma a wo party mu e wo politics mu generally ya no mo mobo godo en sema enkofo ka fa wo ho bra
wonim aya mary man to mun ka bi mai ama de ni seni bia me da ma ba cho se bon se deku e me de dodo ko wa beti fi e me de dodo deku ahon wo ko tna ya
ye wo me wo ho me ma me papa ne free ho me papa free abeti fi me ma me free enuma samankese
oh I see William say politics and kasankasa me say people who cannot analyze and reason to a level ayana all they do is yampa dibi the gate ya dibi say yampa enyampa mbe kan na bokan Japan aduma 7000 muno bi da kotra ne boys ono atwechi 10 TV social media ono okekuma anti mentor no girls ni nyina ada
no asa you allegedly
I'm saying
can bear 5 times you will allegedly so but allegedly look at it doesn't affect for anything no
one say it is the cheapest way of people who cannot thought to go hide.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only way they can argue.
Yes.
Oh, when we ada I do say what them the kasi prove ya
obey day
improve I am tampa but it is a way and not just the man peneliomo but then we say the easiest way out of create confusion now say obidia they do in politics now neti a obi say me anya me hwe ne say like obi say me ne ma da na mudi ya den enidi ya I say ya ji atum say be ma ya abone ni correct now me neti ha won ne say won no the rush bracket mu say we need right say what yes it is one no socially culturally no e can one dignity
yes
the me anya me hwe but ono what the kono society
e can be na ma be bresun person
politics
na I mean can sem fu we dey sem fu oba society no akase oye memasem o free mu a na yi ase na tai bibi be ma ya boni di se wonder open ma na yi ase de I'm telling you maybe contest say the mark kayan society na say yaji atum say be ka say be ma kwa pe ma say nyadivu ba oba e dey ade to say open mema say pa fe na o pie kropa na ni dignity na abafom it am say such a person because we free mu a na yi ase no krampo no ya na style bi
hate Peter say who call elections ze me call elections so we very much say me am simple city na me ani bi kra won't me nyemu sa so oba kra mari bi
ene ye ni obi eye Peter oye
I want to match me now
I see the brace
o mari bi
no politician bi ekofo ahye da tunufo se omo pe ekofo so mo ne nkotu from mon sai no na o fa na bi de enye kakra and in fact advice no advice no interestingly if we both a member and a man say enipa nini entunufo no fa de hunyi wo fa de be de enye kakra wo ma de kan what to say
about the last one
that you better be okay
there is this one my I'm asking me so na ye ba ye maso bi what first no nanka obi kura abɛhwɛ obi ɔyɛ abosomsɛm kura no ne signboard si kwan ho ba ɔhyɛ nwura no adɔ ɔwɔ bi ukokuma ase a ɛwɔ signboard si kwan ho ba wɔn kasa de ehu wɔn kwan ho ɛnbo ɔhyɛ nwura nim da bɛn na yɛn a yɛakɔ sukuu sɛbi yɛsɛ yɛn abue a yɛn mmerɛ so anka wiase akɔ na yɛn nim yi politics ebi ma yɛ mo ho suma nkwan ahene ɛtete politics mu sisi ɛna wɔkyerɛ Robson adɔɛ na odi anim sisi wɔn to bi akɔtwa ogwan wɔde kamera esi no so ni bodua na ka yɛn a yɛdi
ɛna duabanya wɔn no asɛm o mpanyinfo mmiri na ɛnyɛ ase ɛtɛ no na bi busa sɛ yɛtumi bɔ dua on behalf of somebody ana
yes on behalf of somebody sɛ wɔse nipa no anka
ɛwɔ sɛ sanitize yɛ political ɛbɛbi ɛkɔ no ɛnyɛ Peter sɛ wo ho Peter ɛbɛba so kakra
sɛ MBC sɛm no bɛba so
oh yeah ɛsɛm wo ho Peter
yeah bodon
ye start ye
mina me ye ayi kakra
no ye muntu so ase o wa chocho sa
woni mi se hwe o ma we on eni o ma mo bo na odwen ho a de obeka nse ye mo mpae se Yakopon no mo na enya kwatenten na sometimes nyame amoa wa ohu ube cancer man se soka hwe printing of money asema na kojo opon kuma e ka ho asem no
se e ka owura ho
meba yes printing of money no kra no the main issue no business but NDC got but technically okobo business printing but NDC decided say they will not adopt so abaya ko bo business but omo adopt a technical term printing
illegal printing of money
yes and who kind omo first 90 days promise omo yem omo manifesto mo omo so omo ba within 90 days promise 13 they will institute inquiries and a forensic audit into the following matters no obo ya point 2 illegal printing of money they will institute forensic audit but omo ba 90 days and 3 months in term what to say Omako ye investigation be say illegal printing of money be aba I was say ekochi obi tumana debi one man the money ya we hu say nso ponko maka so kan be say bag bi na krampo gitum the speaker gitum mu say indeed e wo mram say about me eko je besia e wo a Bank of Ghana during a emergency times into this printing of money or NBC politics here the day no it happened under COVID time
yes
and the man say uko this are different from BOJ you report to parliament and Kenufrata reported to parliament so wakoji business say of course you shouldn't exceed 10% any ni nyina ko 2 mra ni nyina 5 no the na 10 on even in 5 yet the NDC the politics echo manifesto say it's illegal and then Omako parliament say printing of money no apart from the emergency yes some more opportunities no say ban ho chine na
budget shortfall ba no wa print agum
I mean fiber
illegal
now me share the 120 days promise no areho Women's Bank ne 24 hour 133 24-hour economy no that was their main campaign message
yes that is their flow
yes say omuba one job 3 people na be 3 shifts but Ghana adwuma bena and it's part of the 120 days promise omuba ye adwuma bena one job nipa miensa na ye da
e bi ni ho
I said DVN no crowd was one
oh anado na obeko so kwa register o
anado no after o card DV no the TSC kwan so anado
so kwa register ewo abenta na unam
Peter I give you an idea about how Ghanaians as a country how we reason maybe I analyze a level of not just NDC for the but the receiver.
Yeah,
for Ghanaians to receive this. And some people who put on tie, who understand business and economics, try to be defending. Come say, basic economics, demand and supply. And your one level of economics in Binamika. Demand and supply.
Yes.
Don't you know that as a businessman, Bonye detail a BR Pamadiana?
Yeah.
Seems a job because demand are back.
You be so, you need no more no.
And I couldn't say now. I couldn't pempen so na MPP so to can be bia obianti enti na man ko basa na even the women's bank away it's part of their 120-day promise. I'm Ghana for a sign. Yeah.
Sorry, Vice President. Says God does almost my main friend.
Yeah, what we teach and break on.
Media. Menekok Summer 2024 media by Ghana.
Sao?
Yes. Menekok Summer Play. Me at your point 12 Joy FM. Menekok and they call Mr. Chumhoni can say, why do we close? Yes, because I brought your mum. The 24-hour economy, I started at and now, Mr. Chum say, hey, now GBC point 12. Yes, you say machines never say. But GBC point 12, that was enough.
Now, I'm a machine arrested.
Yes. And now, Mr. Chum Fred Abuche, about for broadcast electronics. I'm a mokache and say, even a young pon mumna machine is on a better. The machine doom near son, and mum say, and Mr. Chum can say, oh, and then we have 26 hours, and then come to. But, besides that, again, workforce, because we don't have plan for and
the listenership.
And yes, some volunteers say, did a book. And yes, started okay, we will be live, they pre-recorded, that's how today media, 24 hours.
Wow.
Yes.
Mark the just I won't know.
Just say, who started to show no, okay, President Mahama statement, no? Yes. Say, Oba, or Chokoma, President, the then President Akufo-Addo said, we criminalize this speech because at the time, no, na yache nkophobia, centrophobia, na oneomo enyadwin. Indeed, no crime say, ampa MPP time, no, yache centrophobia, but nkofo yache it was mainly private matters.
Professor Bakubi Legon was say, I agree with Mark. The reason of most Ghanaians is very low, unfortunately. Lots of people are unable to analyze issues and they come with insults and lies and threats.
Argument no lose. The only way I'll be resorted to or be maintaining the in so or be threat to now I hear no I can't send in.
No, join the sort here. And then the word secretly by we I said,
in Tusha, indeed, Madam for Asepa was arrested, but no, a chain on one more kind of so I am from so or Pacho. Even a team will have a Pacho, will be and so, sir, and the captain. Captain Smart and a private matter. Yes, so Nemo say no done chair. And based on that, President Mahama Kocho star the letter now can yes. Come up with a Akufo-Addo calling him names. Like he is behind. Yes. And that's in fact, we call a promises say no business or radio station will be closed under the next government. Yes. Now can our promise now or in this headquarters ko kan na areho. Me kan kakai wo had oh time no you be born nkofo ya che o mo ni ma ya. But of course he promised say no radio station you be closing now. Some don't quite see closure of radio stations are illegal. Yes. And so now you see time on no minister and under him at least one example I say apart from Omuba in February no 13 radio stations and send a Chiombe mass one up to now Moody Omumi but when President Mahama buy uko DJ Baye say on the average a year near Timchi Nipa 9-10. President Mahama buy watching nipa 14 abro average so and so na fi ba be ko na we now me hear reconciliation no kra no abro even the 14 na DJ can and the names are here nobody no Gideon Nana Pepra or Ghana Web Gabriel Opon or Angel Broadcasting Network, Charles Amu Amensa or Lawson TV, Kofi Dede or Irepa, Henry Ata, Kote, so all kind, or Sekrum, Kwame Ajekum, GH1, Salimate Joy News, Vida Riafe, Amansan TV, Akwesi Ajay Enim, Channel 1, Jacob Edu Ba, ABC News, Carlos Kaloni, Joy News, Al Hassan Dobrugu, Asasi Radio, Tahiru Ibrahim, Multimedia, Henry Finn, Angel TV. Kenya say 40 share. Yes.
More social media for now.
I don't count. Because as a family, I didn't know. And after the mama called the boss, no one else in trouble. They were social media for. And I see it.
Because now I've come to the realization, say, in your mind, I don't exist. Because
on say Obika say in his life about me doesn't Mark Ekoka 7,000 of jobs employees no yenya say
say mbodi ni bi say for companies ni member okay
jare be haye
bitamiti
Stephen Owusu you can hear say
best be 13
14 no they 14 I found 5 journalists Gideon Nana Pepra Kofi Adade 15 ena maka Al Hassan ene za de no ena o de no wa ha
midinum
odinum na the god
na bo se o se ka wo de wa ha mi wu so ya tro
Asana Akwesi Ajay ono ye Western Regional Correspondent City FM
16 no
Maybe okay Akwesi Ajay mamabo okay Asana na mamabo banahene Dabi ono so GH1 Salome Mati 17 and Sana okay Kaloni Mabo Godina Asare-Bediako
on sa fe no humidi no
ana ochirema
ya very say
this is different Achimkwa and this is different from a social media TikTokers
so ba mapoku asemo
mama ba
Paul ad watch
correct akwa mo de fa so jom the airport
airport say no ye na juma okay
but talking to the messenger concerning the manager
I like that
I didn't get the whole
it's about 20
yes abro on the average so to compare President Mahama's speech now open letter now or throw comma President Akufo-Addo say Bonnie Abai being Sida na President Akufo-Addo criminalize this speech under him na time say Omaino Bediako Dunu say Yansha Omane Ebebo Kra na eme you see Obiayebi even Media Foundation CSOs nobody is talking because MPP who aye time MPP who aye him and Madam Fubi or say and I say so ebi mo WhatsApp group so nti Yakupon bo anase ntokwa ba ho a and on best at yakasa oh there WhatsApp group as somebody buy you be ka say omu ni so
obi see your sending a link na ba wa anyon obi o poster
that is different from NBC buy, of course, to be fair.
But the media, we are DJ ni.
Oh yeah, say by DJ.
We are DJ.
Yeah.
Me minimum president was him.
Yes. Oh, to be fair, God and then buy no DJ intervened. Okay.
And yeah,
not intervention.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you see, adwuma we no we cha you are able to go into the minds of the people. Okay, we did another time.
Your question what?
You go down, you man and cow. My campaign man.
Of course.
We are campaign man.
Of course, against when a campaign man. And what voted for you?
I don't tell them Manka don't know. Your question is who be a swap.
You bet to
we voted for him. But the end there.
Too many things in between now.
Of course, MPP buy and you know, and no maybe SEC to say MPP supporters are almost taking over motorway in no man sense. No, but by July, network because motorway inside in President Akufo-Addo Bekasa. As you see, December, January, April. By July, that was the end. And President Akufo-Addo intervened and said, MPP for our take over states. In fact, some of them cried on court. Echo fine. President Mahama Abayemuno. And forget about even December and some you see officers are question or tepa. Or say was setting up post-election committee what in Wasem? The NDC supporters echo ransaki EC office in Tepa. And almost officer what Damango doing coalition centers. Uncle Funny day up to now. Debbie, Debbie. And Uncle Danchen. Mark constituency. I am Siano. Almost EC office. A suboy. Up to now. Obianka Oshe. Greater Accra, Ablikuman. No, then quite a count on me. The support say yes, ma'am, and Pamon, and because 19. Yes, a crown fast. You see, oh, yes, because and this is the trap. What's a me? What's a physical tar? Also, say there will be a to say the EC's credibility there because Ablikuman not for crying, your money any say you cannot trust them.
You predicted this last.
Yes, what's a trap? Physical. In the interview, I said they must go. I see you and two of they must go. And
I don't. Just a miming can be man.
Yes, of course.
I'm the last man standing.
Oh, special prosecutor.
You are standing on.
In fact, he's actually sitting in his car because men prepare my mechanic.
So I think miming can be my special prosecutor.
Oh, that's okay. I feel your
because CSOs,
baby man, a large 10 minutes with him.
Oh, maybe this is here. And many places are okay up to 18. You know, apart from the almost 19 now on the media, you know, offices, state institutions, ordinary workers are NDC, non-NDC tax. Aqua attack you, aqua brutalize, I destroy state facilities.
Madina, dear, but about Mamco be you know. Kaya for you, yes.
I'm not
saying no.
Oh, come on, vandalizing.
This week, this week, my family.
Dr. Bamiana,
my vandalizing, and there's no yes. So I'm telling you,
machines a woman near me
this week, my father.
Come for your cemetery do. Last time I call you intact.
Oh, my this week, my father. This week.
So, and that is also different from leading members unwarranted attacks at people's homes. Oh.
Addison,
yes,
yes.
Oh, and then Lord coming, ne cast on Koja Chino or Koyano or Masaya to 2 million macrampo. If you want,
baby. John Boy do the so
yeah, but a chair almost said almost a Lord coming.
Almost 2 parts. I'm going near 2 parts.
Was it on the reason of Ghanaians? Tell Mark if you miss the ball, don't miss the man is the approach most people use. If you miss the man,
don't miss it.
If you miss the ball, don't miss the man. And the Prof K was the same farmer. Prof K was near you.
ebio
when I'm cross with you, the cars about with him. Yeah. I assemble credit.
Problem upon problem.
So, Kwani, empire na yebebo mom.
The person you.
Are.
Edina boy no. Ba ko bi di Salome Mate.
Yes.
And then say ba ko no masa to Salimate. Obi say VAR achi. Na Salome Mate is the same as Salimate. It's double count.
Double counting.
There was a time for draw attention. Why that's Yanko. Okay.
The bottom line is that let's give time a time. No matter cost near the Ubia and Country. Mr. Dako Media Foundation for West Africa website. I'm calling media attacks. A new tempo. A new 10. Udopa, area check it. Select. The level count or no count or case if there's a WhatsApp group be young cannon young counting out. No on
na me who be crap about say me I think my kind of public mesaka e buy a chairman multimedia they kept quiet and forever I'll call them hypocrites forever.
Oh no how
what's the time the City 4 me free about City 4 from not less than 15 times wanting to talk to me. Say
showing consent.
Yeah. Say college journalist behind a chain kaka multimedia. They come by here with that ridiculous arrest no. And then I come back but they kept quiet.
Kwame Enyashi, give time a time.
You what material?
Final point here. Time
how go down.
It could be July there about
I'm not sure it could have been kind.
How do you uncle?
I do it. Go down. I want to me. The when
you yate. How do?
I'll make a briefly on say anka time or hanka be overview the year.
Yes.
Under review.
And they say naka 20 minutes. You ten kaka.
We
would have been
many are penya buying. So mobile no 24-hour economy. Major only the edge and name away coso. NDC Pompi Sika to show up the city and yes to bring the stabilize the city.
$10 billion.
Also to when you know to inflation to bring the inflation down so that Omaka say to cater to cover certain things on promise and on because now Okokroma the performance of NDC is based on CD and the dollar rate. The other one is inflation. That is all. Apart from this, maybe some major policies are NDC the bar bemu or more promising Ghanaians of bemu. They ain't on my 24-hour economy. To the extent say time marginal down have guy be or MPP ni or say there MPP for promise okojoma yes market higher circle amount for beton at 24 hours boys no more ton or more shoe ni ama or money na beton at 24 hours 24 hours no last time it say many ayarga okita paper be say 24-hour economic bill. Yeah, right there, man. This is a market bill. No one
before then, one was after that, no sabe can say
yes, abide in the sick about 20 months.
And we are dreaming.
We are dreaming.
Yes.
Then on my Ghanaians, your friend is saying, "Okay, say obey baby." So what I say, and yes, I'm may no. Then
and that
settings.
Big push.
And your big push are any kojo upon Kumobeka. Big push is cannot
10 billion.
Almost all must spending how much into big push? You didn't say new contracts be the only new contract almost on my year Martin say Mikrum Kwai. Or my call Kati Sword and say Techima to Wa and Wa to
Oma Kati Sword. Okay.
Big push in a way. Almighty Galam say. Ama so-called neutrals no mo sorry ni dear ben neutrals na so manya appointments almost near koyie no Galamsey. What is the state of Galamsey in Ghana today?
Leading NDC people
they be mentioned on more but when you na yanka because still you see good well now and the MPP for so and why him. But check. Peter say give time. Galam say I just say almighty oral. Many ba ama. Oral me ko si say. When you make a chair, yeah.
Oh. One year University of Ghana. The certificate to the band is a year at Tamils Copacho and the man. And then raising the man. And this is about them on the man. President Copacho.
Professor Mills and the man.
When you're the last time Rebecca is someone who had this for so one theatre. Oh, yeah, no. And I see what he says. Oh, this is come on. All right, and Peter Boamount of the to the extent they say Bank of Ghana yeah call ye concessional concession electricity concession event PDS America for say and come describe each other because that contract was cancelled because President Akufo-Addo pay ni so on person problems about cancel and now America for say Scano on farmer idea of the better almost count to all around say mobile magic minister of magic or president America Ninaka or Scano or see Ghana can $20 billion and yes 20 trillion put this no a billion so almost count to Bank of Ghana a bank square a dino almost counting bank square so your friend say cathedral ombeji almost a cathedral boka ye amfan ye illegal only say attorney general call obidi say no court they no kan or say pass through legal process parliament approved the money that was
no sikakura na omdo two of so no say yes otua man ho na ye abansika na wakoya man shrat a clear no ama wo kan shrat report na omo chere say indeed na cathedral day or something company without interest before on the court na biji any near madam for some aye who e say e stealing but ene should be clear omo up to now who be ankan omo mo so pobio they omo abem why are they not taking the omo coaches carrying for stuff
we na ye omo control be e ba power say I think they good well very soon Ghanaian who say very soon the so-called neutrals when the Ghanaian population because what promise wow supporters 24-hour economy 1 year back second year when the people begin to call you say Ujuma Bakobema Nipa Miasaye up to now there's nowhere apart from more yari place home over 30,000 MPP for far more replace there's no 24-hour economy anywhere. I know they just give time. No men can MPP for politics.
Okay.
Say me said I mean need time in there. Nekura me nya anka mankasa.
Brand near so bekasa wo de hwe.
Anka meka.
Oh do kasa we kama kama do MPP asmo beka wo hu
eh baby o de beka. It is me nya amaka me nya ba amaka me so me control.
E de ya mi ase afi ne kwa wi yenti.
Me pass na about on them be home. I don't know what name who say wa post here on the social media. Say obiko ka say
ka stay for
o de ka o MPP asa.
Say ntokwa bi esi wo na otumfo di na buy no one say chief I reject the report. He's attributing that to MPP candidate.
Identity. Stay focused.
O say last time many penny honorable Kennedy Akumpreko Ajimho. He was call UTV no. He said so many things about interview. He said so many things. One of them about DAB, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Or say Dr. Bawumia doesn't exist in his life.
Yeah.
This is very serious, and sometimes your kasa communication is very important. Oh, kasama, you are going into an election. Oh, you're a contestant in an election. Obi or your vice president.
Former.
Obi Oye, why vice president? Obi Awa contested as flag bearer for how many occasions? 4. 2 in opposition. Dr. Bawumia. 4 times. Running mate, presidential, not flag bearer, running mate in America, sorry. Why running mate 4 times? 2 in opposition, 2 in government. Why flag bearer once? Nyama oye wa Ghana nyina Ghana for say to me and me in particular Meso Maka say there has never been any vice president that ought to say about me in Ghana's history. In fact, Ebinum can any vice president. Nkrumah no any vice president. Rollins Boni there. We are friendly saying Buzi at time it was not presidential system. There was ceremonial president because now a parliamentary system. Yeba your friend saying Rollins na kakura or no cry bono. Yeba many penny John Dramani Mahama. Or no any spokesperson say he was a spokesperson. Or no now programmer na yasumano John Jinapokaye. Or no now yes Adoris in there no deliver speeches. Until we got somebody a friend Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nemo yenye na also by now or your vice president what benefited from one year contracts. You got contracts, you got so much money in that government. That person does not exist in your life. So when exists in your life, me I would meeting now me no be
which made it worse. Because
yes.
Recognizing
money. That is telling. Or recognize or be a bonny. A sin. Ono de on kan. Me am question me be say, obi a waye we nyina I'm a party no. I'm a buyer who will benefit. He doesn't exist in your life. Me I do be a name me meeting hey. Delegate no want me Lambusie constituency. Obi a name no or no open vote no. Would that person exist in your life? Me, Obia, wouldn't know why you Juma Ghana all these years. Does not exist in your life. Delegate now, what Lambusi, what war Nyankanduri, what war Asin Central, or Bibia, that delegate now open a vote. No. Would that delegate exist in your life? Because one and yet, this is a sort of person leading the party. I can be brave. Ghana for Muti, me my Dr. Bawumia team or her contest now, yeah, court 31st. No, Dr. Bawumia is not just facing 4 contestants, who he's also facing governing NDC. Because my own say NDC no Peter, you know, you didn't come on. Yeah, now for 4 more NDC, you know, colleagues, journalists, all of them. Who they portray, we all know who they are supporting. Peter, so the contest that DMB is facing is not just about the 4 other contestants, so it's also about the governing NDC. Exactly. And in fact, principalities and demons, principalities. One say me a camoni. Let's say more than mobile church of our principalities and demons. And that money principalities. Any demons lady, I know they are meeting as a pie wall. I want me a Koran.
It is this sense I like of the place when principalities need demon position below demon. Wizard. Who can demon now man to power? Wizard. So which is a wizard? I'm not yet see on that for no conduit. Conduit. Okay. The boss no be demon. They are my costume no cry.
So one of you say the contester you tell delegates near Mobetimaye for the delegates MPP as a party and Ghana as a whole. You don't go like this. Who are also be leading Ghana no? Many mark you can say also was 7,000 workers. Yeah, the kind of been saying is they are nowhere. You don't have any 7,000 workers. Who call the same pro every south say na sasemuaba o companies. Saying. And now who can say saying and which one is correct?
Yeah,
beside say companies let's say about 90 be now so. One bobo companies also they no kind also one that no be a oko boy na GRA for dinechi omo frefre
say do mo ha no
obeli di Ghana obeji your taxes e dey aye Ghana ye wo kita companies obeji pese GRA be frɛ wo agi tax every wo say do one na be tua tax
say do mo frustrating adwuma.
What do you mean by frustration? Na GRA omo ba o say tua tax e frustration. To the extent that you have companies, you don't even want GRA to know your companies.
Hey.
What?
Sano kind.
That's when Kotie bill.
Okay. Why? See the last time I was born in companies, and check and Unyanya calls to say
from GRA
for every until this time, no more companies anything.
It means that even the companies also.
GRA
for.
No, well, so that is your interpretation.
Ombehano means what? So if Ombehano, what is it? What are you afraid of?
How do? Namu krama do if your home. Na a French bulldog be. To be fat Ghana must go. Babi the name go to Kanuma. Oh, who Ghana must go now? Kamu. And coming out will be in Casa, one of the who's Ghana must go low. Or back in I was suspecting you. I was basically with free by the day to be some nearly a cool idea. Missy, or back in Kamusa, is that nephew all master. A table was also Ghana must go. And I was through GRA.
So, wow, say, obey Lady MPP, Anna Penny. First of all, the company also have provided 7,000 jobs. Yes, say. Yabisa will say 7,000 jobs on the companies bang and producing those employs those workers. Won't remember companies because GRA be do it etatao. Now GRA on do it. What do they call this for? And your tax no bet you.
And because media say GRA for bawo dwumamu a amo bawo ho no a. That doesn't mean so much time wana.
No. Because once they know, once you are, it means that companies no cry be there are two things. Either say the companies do not exist, or you have the companies but you are hiding and you don't want GRA to tax you.
But interestingly, that I think the following days or so, and Dr. Honorable Brian Champon so called the same platform as Nabi.
Oh, the every son no start to say Obobo.
And also train GRA for.
Obobo. So he said he's not hiding anything from GRA. Oh no, he
oh, God, my way GRA Odon GRA. Oh, my bona Godon, no more fact, I camera met it at this last week. Mudu River Transfer say we are hiring the premises of Kenya Japan and the Miami at home. Uncle Bobby. That
is why I'm saying that there are two things. Either the companies will not exist, or he's hiding it. He's hiding them so that he will not pay
from public scrutiny.
Public school or in the GRA. There are two things. FBI, I'm tempted to believe the first one.
The GRA one?
No.
No.
That the companies will not exist.
Vice President, I mean, can't talk about
fortunately for me, I didn't know. May who you are now, I'm saying, on about touch you. Or can be. Or say blessings. God is stronger than Satan. He said something to that effect. So we are satanic.
Satan's company.
Was
it last year around this time petrol was selling at 14.99 cedis per liter? Those who travel to Tamale with VIP for the holiday or Christmas and New Year festivities paid 300 cedis as lorry fare.
Okay.
They cited fuel prices and cost of spare parts. This morning, petrol is sold at 12.99 cedis per liter at Shell. We are told that spare parts delays have reduced their waste. Yet those traveling from Accra to Tamale with the same VIP are still paying 300 cedis as lorry fee.
It's
no, I say anything. I would say we are.
Inflation swabber.
Set it. Look, contest in air economy. Many people I can't do. Mama, a caution say the journey will have to be until the 31st night then declare DMB winner. Nobody should sit there and say
that won't make us
because principalities, any demons, any NDC governing party, any
on the third force, another unseen hand are working at you because they know why. They know why they do not want DMB to be the candidate of NPP. They know because it's the biggest threat to their 2028 election. So this contest, Peter, no, I declare no presumptive leader. Yes,
but we are not there yet. Okay. Let's put our eye on the ball.
He's a presumptive leader.
Yes, he is. But let's put our eye on the ball and finish up. And he declares that no, I bet declare also not. That is where we will say we will see who is who. Say they know I'm called GH1 and say my post on me home.
The day before.
Yes, a day before. He went there on Thursday and on Friday I called him. But this over be there. I think social media. I think the last time I watched yesterday, now it has moved over 150,000 He said something very or see if you combine all the four contestants together. If you combine all the four contestants together, wait and drew DMB there, and therefore the party should look at who will carry this party to the promised land, and that person is Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Audu Mahama, Penny. Managing editor, custodian newspaper. Ama, remember 2 minutes. Near call.
MPP
oh, of course, MPP America. Honestly, the political campaign. I am still going to advocate for me.
Okay. Okay.
Party yanka hu bi anye ye yanka hu bi anye ye anti na atohye adawroma ema ye women organizers bufu ye so hu asem ato ye 2020 women organizers no omo nua school feeding me the school feeding asem dey make because I was involved. Mrs. Kwashiga, may her soul rest in peace, actually came to look for me, Gordon, and I think to few communicators.
Yes.
So a Bruno so Tienka be mano. Like she called us, sat us down and walked us through what was going on at school feeding at her time. You release Sika man to she so on man Sika. You should go to the district assemblies and let them give it to the woman. What's the Sika? Am I able for you? Do so. Who see 2024 rap constituency be? Ubeko woman organizer or no wada? Wada not because one person here more. Or did they come market? It will be the way from someone better. Or the car. Wakwa GMO, wakwa G tomatoes are on Tiaka. And you don't know one or people didn't for over 6 months. It will have 1 year, 1.5 years. No more said them or more 12 from a constituency because I can't afford you much. Now what is the kind of so? And the man I want party already know. Yania bring it through. Your woman organizers Nania break. Yania break say any more cassa. God on you are my witness. Say any no man or positions no. Or one fee that Fatima Musano. What Fatima went through. Just to get support for female communicators and even for female. Yeah, you know, Fati a whole minister. Fati to me, Freddy Pani are 2 for naturally.
Or number necessary.
Yadani a stressful for me and I'm party. You're clearing in I and Kataye. Now we will travel home. I'm afraid I shall for dear. You bet you Musege. You bet you Musege. More one you be on my don't come and call us a shower. You say a shower, you to me, you beg. And I shall want to be a party. No, it's a one na dwen wo ho
me da se pa enti no mini aba Ellen Amade ko
na you try me so
I
just don't get it
Peter
you can't disagree now play your sound
mama ko mark wasa
only say papa we bosi ade bi o be cheche
o just ko ne ko dik wa je no wan
o be cheche ase
o be cheche ho ne mark pato 1 minute
okay this week I'm say UTV hosting candidate you know a person the MPP name president 31st January no I'm say me who aye Dr. Brian Achampong
yes
and me who honorable Kennedy Japan
yes
liki sena Dr. Baumi aso beko
na nya no kre
anyampa okay okay intade no and me who say me who honorable Atachia mumune appear wo
yes
na we enjoy the interview ni pa na me who say kwesi biem asan be gunu hwani mas kwesi asan be gunu hwani mas biem position na bezo ma kwesi ni ya atewo so because
say we ya jo no kwa
ya jo no kwa kwesi si asam na anaboka ni Japan kind no ye ke anaboka tiamo but what communication asia asem no kan anaboka ni Japan ammo break
dabi
one modin bia nse ho no reka abanabo atachia ano sande we no so
eno saka so sande da no pa rent ochehene
anu cry was uncomfortable
na osaka so dia rent ochehene no attachia ye chebi ni eno did na rent ochehene say it goes in line but assuming without admitting
what is me say me dwin wa si hwe me call law firm bia ho ye me first na about attachia law firm
sao
hey don't try someday be me ko kan start we be say me ho na bo pon kroma nso on social media and na me san say ABN David so em so once ho no ye me feel the party answer say ba na bo attachia dem
sa
yo kono law firm awala Laboni cantonment Tokrum Horn, yes.
I want order that.
I said dead end.
I want order that. Yeah, the more.
Oh, the law firm.
Sir.
Them say
now wouldn't Gabi law firm on
Gabio.
Okay.
I also start in Cleveland.
Okay.
Another attach them sonko.
On the mufa.
You the mufa. The honor I have soft spot for architecture. You see that in Wukoba architecture honameko. I want to say, Jama, I want to touch a day, and I work in Japan, American.
I don't guarantee you know.
Because you know the cantonment, you know, so say, it is so, you know, until he came to talk about it, you know, and I mean, so now make come a question at your senator. I don't know, presenter. So, kwesi feel say direction all can say enye anaba attach an eketiama. The why comes the presenter ne kwa enhu say eketiama asem no kan. The presenter no kwa jetum. If you want anaba attach akọ presenter ne dina so say yes, who know what na no kan. One can say oh, sanko be say oh anaba attach na enye wo.
Of course.
Why are you attributing this to wo? But even the presenter jetum say anaba attach.
And after that no omo ye flyers. Calling attention and Ingrid say will be a honorable after Diamond. I say ni say and then there was a can of myself. And man, the supporters may share. I'm a UTV and make sure he be a sex whether it's a case or the famous. Oh, no, you're not attached. And nothing but one can as some man and go for the so called misunderstanding. Yes. I don't want to.
Mamma can say, oh, my wrong and you're not attached. Now, question crano. Question quieting as a now, question class on the car. Look at the language in the tone of person with the back of it is another attached. I was one patch and we accept. Aye. And this is one patch of the maybe. Okay, question was strengthened. Abia was also a lawyer, but I don't think say PR. Someone saw Esquire.
Now, question a lawyer
last year
compared to last 2 years.
Last 2 years, okay.
Compared to Atachi.
Martin, some can say Abia no law, but some PR here. PR is not to dismiss review. If you are managing a year, you must accept you. Or accept here, then you can manage it. Yes, but when you say oh boss yet.
but no person will force to attach us or one tear.
One yana sada so pia.
That's
what pia. Sure, I'm a penny in Bokuri. I had the same as my penny in Bokuri home buying. My penny in Bokuri. What the home buying source of per million assessor?
Yes.
If you negative or positive, home buying the number source of it is only communicating. Oh, boss says I'll turn the communication. Some of the president, public speaking is part of it.
But that's it. Marco Kakuma.
We need the audience quarter first in we need to first in and we are number who fire. Well, we know how can you probably no fire. Who we need we are. I don't kind of bomb no fire.
So you said we are in the position that Confederation your morning show host also want to be multimedia no founding morning show host ene oheneba da na si du scanina woti kumase no na akra so de yeso ni founding the yeso no ene kwakuta wuru Confederation na direct timi Confederation fi o mitimi ko hol rough say the missing bia and ne wabeka ensa ena no pe
they wrote a rapper
ai e wa abodun pe pa o what's up but trumpet
hey any one ni uri any oma hey
enai bia me hunu yeda
de nine
ye see tumrika ye
say bobo
na manyi bida enti ni amini ye bia ye ne de anu ye me be chia mo se safi na kwawie Bɛkyerɛ mu so de bia na ya ba bɛkyerɛ mu kakra na ye konti mabe hu penifo ha enti me chia mu nyina ya wo fie na wo hwɛ na wo ti a wa otimu se dwine mu do na yesi afufufuro mu nso a eya na ma be sra in so movement in the morning so kakra tituru ni Peter o ma bi da enye me ja
enye ono o ntimi sore ntem
e ta be no de no ya ansa na wada o ntimi sore ntem
o de ye be busa message
de be hu ni aye ba tini awudu come about a video bi a me post on page say aba ye koto no obi expectation and I know me mo na Brian Baso o se wakọ empenifo anim akosan krata se olusu a obeji atum na waboa you be win na campaign se owini so a omo maka nyina ebeboa no na waye campaign nti adenti no obi je na adwen ne se so no di wini se we wini dia and the party ni ngu party ni say asama eba na anu bokun sama eba yi outun for mediation committee so outun for mediation the report by ya na yiri say wa reject report yi. It's expected say well meaning Ghanaians ebe gadi against kasa ebetimi ama pass ya akuma kosoro ewo esoro hono but here we are a flag bearer aspirant in the party onabaka Japan campaigning and telling people say I mahu say kra no two for the report by no or hini bi wo soro wo say wo nyintum yes enti mokoto abama ba omia and the ebesa haye bium and ye and someone walk can I was like really so I wrote on Facebook say the NPP delegate should be bold and vote against a reckless person bia opeso di partner look na yiri eye manprugu for leader
yes
manprusi for no omunuanum ne da gomba for omunuanum ne gonja for na enso da gomba ni ena enso hisala ni ena enso wala ni ena enso musini omunyina yesiremufo so sa wo say entokwasi ewo kusasi for ene ayifo ntamuti yen to abantia pepenia ye to abayiwo onabo Japan a obekosirem ho awakache da gomba for hisala for na numba for manprusi for kusasi for so muntu abama wana look most kusasi for nko 500,000 o man to aba MPP elusu
evidence bi ani ho
all the trouble that is the argument ka 5 northern regions nyina abom so aton so mo yesen
Amburu 2 million.
Amburu 2 million. So say we hear tribal politics etia esiremufo. Na esiremufo nso nyina decide say omuntu aba fama MPP a na nipa be 2 million. Eso omuntu aba MPP aba to obekwa na obeba.
Ene ye betena fi.
Eti no ona okan na me say na bisa central region. Patro tribal conflict be na wo ho.
And as central meaning
no make central region as a region.
Oh okay.
Tribal conflict be any ho.
So far the begin
any asinfo ni ntokwa frantefo ni asinfo ni ntokwa tribes that was central region na mu nyina e ba ko when people lose central region 2016
near war 19 seats and then make us a 4 our central region and the presidential Nina Swassa. On how can a Japan so your central region man no say Arrowhead social central region now of a Butumra. Look, Eastern region you had my brand tampon. Brand tampon and then Otimika say your Eastern region share me some deliver. Patro central region so the monarch can Japan then you see oh Lusu or no constituency I watch now for 24 years.
MP say Lusu.
I say Kennedy na the tin ballot paper so and I'm saying Kennedy of course Western region e go can say Mrekuduka enum na ama central region Lusu to Western region to Western region dey see on Patro Mrekuduka na nti presidential ballot paper so
Gabi
Omunya sa America. Yes, Mrekuduka ni tin ballot paper so but na can Japan ko Western region ko can say omo no man MPP Lusu nti o fi central region we Lusu no akwaji Western region esi wo. So please yes,
women organizers
yes, about here Obia or Dini Pamun Pipemu, religion Mun Pipemu Bebano, MPP delegates no, in Sinchain. Ghana High Wono, about here no, Mehu said, and I say, abandon region by region. He declared region by region. A popular vote, presidential, one constituency and one polling station, and one constituency. By different polling stations. Engineer, we credit me can say Dr. Baumia we need Zongo community there. How logic in FIFA? Madina is Zongo community. So how can you say any person Madina at Tobano? Only me chrome for Madina pa. Maybe an Bia better to be can't tell you. So for 4 years we are paying for Madina. You have no idea. So how do you classify the whole Madina say a Zongo community in said Dr. Baumia we knew Elusu Honoma that just Zongo for now ama so please go on
Martin
and 24
yeah that's it
now you know produce me back one son of hanging boots
na ya mame Christian Church was washing no semen catches what shabu sa
church no you know na say
no ni
na ko fa ken ba yo yes one dey ken ba PP
oh me patrol
na oji struggle to
yes the interview no you say on no time na Ghana gas omo omukoye bad investment. Yes,
that was just a time.
Yes,
yes.
Ojistrable.
With a message in the message mechanics. Be break am.
Na no him be say honorable Kennedy Japan crown. Oba ye no, ofi abrochi ba ye no ye NDC ni. No say ato abo enum.
Oh.
E de kire no. E na ma de ba.
Oh.
Yes.
Peter,
God
and your cassette, to what or cassette bisa honorable Dambuchi in Simbi. Timmy call honorable Dambuchi whole fee. And I'm could be Sam, Sansom. Anna or Chelsea, Muna Bisan say, I didn't know why you did not on the cat Sansom. And my main choice and back on the cassette, there be make me trust and when I make count air. Nyakana day, or say general no Abekasa. Maybe Sani say, you see the $3 million every Dubai. Or no sooner than Bush, no, Papa. What can't say me say, now or ye not, you can say, or your secretary to Dubai. Or Timothy at an office. Nobody sees a Dubai without going through him. Okay. It is that 3 million, or 60K by in China buy, and in China buy. No, watching the pride, they will see. Timothy say, $3 million, no. I don't know can Japan so the bread go and year campaign. Says the cano. Why general the man? Or serious
David Asemono. Kabreje Japan. Honorable Kabreje Japan. Me. You see? Honorable Kabreje Japan. Publicly.
Obia ni hono mo. What or say Obia ni hono mo asabre no or chair or party headquarters or esen. Odi 10 years or party headquarters and sana oba be ye general secretary.
Kwaku dem person be
say. Dem
person be say.
Dem ti o me kasa it goes into the court around Japan integrity.
Before hear me. It is going to be your word against his word. Honorable Fred said Dambuchi. Watch out with them.
Oh, my son, I said January.
Okay, January. What can I say? 2023. Watch out with them. kwabrege Japan and why you bold about Bronting abaka sa manya no kre not on 2 or 3 not on what kind of about 4 cases it honorable Dambochi say general obeba after 31st
osi debi obeba ansana wasamba 31st
ayo
obeba ba ko ansana wasamba
because everyone
because o say enima bebre koso a eso mu be kasa
yo
nti January ye when enim say obebe first public statement January na ya ye nti no maybe e call into the call of nipa no person be part na ni no maybe me kan crew go no ya abre so ko sa konfo a osoto ahoma na obo de fona ahoma ni kura no me ko sa konfo wa mu bi da obi a na ni abre so be sa konfo won to ahoma na aba ahoma ne po na ekura no me ko sa konfo
yapon
me ko sa konfo nti obi onam me da me kan crew oboa
yes kwan the American say adebako a ne yesikan nyina ye mede and say all the aspirants so far appreciate the process led by the right honorable Joe White. Oh David. In fact honorable Ken Krano yebisa no so far there obebo Joe White in the committee abaso Brian Sosa edutum nyina obi aboda nti me that alone no emelde because I don't the day no ebetma ko wie say David tie
Brian the question no or Lusua or be support the obewi no or can the people say or be support Brian was clear
no
every time me am thinking Ken no almost obedwe ho
Godon che mainly President Reagan and a strategy. It is not that say indeed or believe say there's going to be Reagan ABR. Oppressor among who say or underdog na ye person ye JBB free in say one underdog or no a Ken any those the supporters. Yeah. So when you say a strategy. Oh, because in any case, even after a showdown, you may cause we actually or no but jitum ya be kind you know how crampo pen saying say it was transparent and now over none and any can showdown and I believe say after 31st a bit my abamusa because Prozi 200 one person but 200
one catch about Ghana 24-hour economy now for GD. Where's your idea? Yeah, project. Oh, where you a topical? No, the idea to discuss here without question. Nipa 200. And then I can prolong numbers. My you could 7,000. Where project Nipa 200. And
I will visit 240. Well, oh yeah, you know.
One man project.
Now you see,
and I also chairman, while chairman catch it and say.
Papa Bekasa, what's saying?
Also, our chairman catch and say, also catch and say, I saw him talking about TikTok. Or Muviano. But Nina, look, I'm a part of the Dabiti, and me one list of Prozia Mutoye 2023. Yeah. Half Nipa 11.
The whole of a half region.
Asante region, Nipa 195.
How crown on doors?
Bono Nipa 3. Bono is Bono Nipa 6. Bono is Ebiniho. Central region 14. Eastern region 74. Greater Accra 206. Northeast 2. Northern region 4. Oti Ebiniho, Savannah Ebiniho. Upper East 3. Upper West 1. Volta 3. Western region 1. Western North Ebiniho. And part headquarters. And on my into brackets external branch. Omuwabu chomuenti miaman. Omuwabu 88. Total na 607. Wow. Now look at said the distribution the city. It's one there anywhere recorded 200. But then hold my year 200. Yeah, a year any part to apart from Ashanti region, yeah, 195. Ebi on kwakoto the whole Ashanti region there no. Owie no. And I want pay 195. And I got true. Friday say I got two of water 3. I got 2 water 3. I got 2. No, and I got 2 northeast is 2 because and only 2. On the car clearly no I am true. No,
I think slip with there. It be a
Oh, I asked what's the pattern, yes, and so honorable kind, you must say, me say, and what's the pattern I'm misleading one. What else will be so casted or ye were for 40 and more, Ayahanya. Listen, I'm a movie. And I miss our brother, you know. In fact, it constituency be a nipa 195 a tenor, Uberbouding, not YD card aba. Na omako e no trees as a den na affidavit na omako swe e nipa kwa person won to ma no oh then wo ha sorry ko ye me ya then row 2024 elections na papa yare e da wu paso e na papa ka che ne se kwaku bebe madrid ye wa hwa e da de ko to aba mintimi in hospital enti ye me prozi mame e na da wu ko ye ne papa prozi enti wo de papa ID card no ID card and we put authorization is a bit mad to abana man papa. If the president knows, I can say the 500 that I just also walk or two. There's a process. Yes. Yeah, you identify what we buy so we are ye. Not happy with it. Obi no better than but 200 yapakoto. Go down. Yapon. Go down. Then I mean to me, and yes, madam. Last one. So be say, me the mekasama, mekanokre. Me kasa me prove me ka attach here dey once me prove ya kire o say me ka kire he through airport where proof the fact that me ma say he through na me ka tell no just me prove na say we so I slip me no the for me yo yeah na ka yo just me no shower ka yo me public transport me no shower ka and I me no for mo that's my proof we analysis we yes Peter fana yes. Nobody should say MPP failed. That would be so MPP should apologize. Yes, there were challenges. Yes, because as part of almost say MPP, the last administration, the party failed in government, and so we should admit it and apologize. Yes, about Ken, Honorable Ken said it, but I'm saying that it wrong. He said because yes, there were challenges. But you cannot say the party. Wajuma awa bem. Usha aduma NDCA.